Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That Turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road to chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-Guard. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-Guard. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the orange and blue skies, man. You already know what the vibes is, man. Salute to Knicks Nation. Tonight, Knicks versus Atlanta Hawks, Game 5 of the Eastern Conference playoff. Series is tied at 2-2 apiece. Both teams are winning at each other's arena, splitting the series. I was in the house here in Atlanta for both games 3 and 4, and the Knicks surely represented in Game 4. Of course, in Game 3, they couldn't pull it out at the end, but they came back in Game 4 to send this series back to New York, tied at 2 apiece. Hopefully, the Knicks tonight at Madison Square Garden at home could come out and take a stranglehold this series, winning Game 5, man, in a pivotal Game 5 for this series, man. Next game could be Thursday night in Atlanta. I will be back Thursday night at here in Atlanta. I'll be at the arena to support the Knicks back here so we can close the series out. But the Knicks got to take care of business here first at Madison Square Garden tonight, man. So hopefully the Knicks might have found something, man, in that Game 3 and 4. Let's see if it turns out to a win in Game 5 at home. Knicks are back at Madison Square Garden, man. Thank you guys for tapping this live stream, man. Knicks versus Hawks, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. And also, if you're following on Twitter, hit the follow button for S-Guy Media, the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. It costs you free. It costs you nothing. It is totally free, man. Man, like I said, it should be a good game. So we'll see if the Knicks could take control of this series, man. If they can win tonight and then come here to Atlanta on Thursday and close it out, that'll be excellent, man, because then the Knicks next series will be against the Boston Celtics, who are taking care of business against the Sixers right now. I think Boston is up in that series. I want to say 3-1 in that series. So if Boston wins tonight, they will close out that series, man. They will close out the series and be awaiting the winner of this Knicks versus the Hawks, man. So hopefully this series don't go all the way to 7 games, man. Hopefully the Knicks could play consistently like they did in Game 4, man. Play the complete game. They could do that again. It'll be well worth it, man. Right now, Celtics up 54-48 with 1:13 left to go in the second quarter over the 76ers, man, trying to close out that series, man. So we'll be able to get started. We'll be tapping off here soon in a second, man, for tip-off, man. Knicks and the Hawks, man. For the Knicks, you know, the starting lineup, the usual starting lineups would be Towns, Anunoby, Bridges, Hart, and Brunson. But lately, man, Bridges got benched in that last fourth quarter, man, because he's been struggling in this series, only averaging 7 points a game in this series. Need much more from him, man. So, hey, if he doesn't step up again, Deuce McBride will be back out there playing a lot more minutes. You know, Shamet, these other guys, man. Shamet has been struggling in this series as well. So, hopefully Alvarado, these other guys can keep it going. And Mitchell Robinson has been nothing but spectacular in this series for the Knicks, man. But like I said, Towns and Brunson have, hopefully they found something together in that Game 3 and 4 in Atlanta and can do that tonight at home. Hopefully the Knicks come out strong, fast, and don't come out flat at home against the Hawks, man. Let's take control of this series, man. Let's win this game at home in front of the home crowd, man. They're hyped up for this Knicks, man. Let's take this series 3-2, come down to Atlanta on Thursday, and end this series, man. There's been some good NBA playoffs in this series so far. the number 1 seed Pistons, man, they are down 3-1. They are on the ropes against the Orlando Magics, a matchup that I knew was going to be a tough matchup for these guys, man. So, hey, Pistons could be eliminated in the first round by the Orlando Magics. And like I said, Cavs are in a little battle with the Raptors as well. So we'll see what comes out. Maybe, hopefully, the Raptors can pull that out, but it looks like the Cavs might pull that series out. So, the Cavs will be able to play the winner of the Pistons and the Magic series as well. The Knicks and play the winner of the Celtics series will be playing the Knicks and the Hawks series. But we're about to tip off, man. Hopefully, like I said, Knicks can get off to a strong start, man, at home in front of the home crowd, man. Let's take control of this series tonight. Let's win at home, and let's take care of business, man. But the Knicks going to have to play a full 48 minutes of consistent basketball, pick up the tempo, and also play with some sense of urgency in this game. And also need some good shooting. So about to tip off, man. Hopefully you guys are good. It should be storming here in Atlanta probably later on. Another couple hours, some heavy rainstorm and stuff like that. Much needed. Been in a drought down here in the A, man. Just been nothing but sunshine, but need some rain. But yeah, for the Hawks, man, it's been C.J. McCollum has been the man, as well as Nickeil Alexander-Walker and stuff. But mostly C.J. McCollum has got the Hawks in this series and stuff like that. And he's been a little villain at the Garden in these first 2 games at Madison Square Garden. Hopefully the Knicks have found a little answer for him tonight, man, to cool him down and stuff like that. We'll see. Like I said, man, Knicks need to play with some sense of urgency, man, and take control of this series, man. Let's win this one tonight. Then come on the road here in Atlanta on Thursday and close out this series, man. Do not come home and lay an egg. Let's go Knicks. All right, so we're about to tip off. So it will be probably most likely be the same Hawks starters will be C.J. McCollum with Dyson Daniels, Okongwu, Jalen Johnson, and I believe Nickeil Alexander-Walker. All right, they're set to tip off. Just going through the starting lineups for the Knicks right now. Like I said, Knicks got to show up big tonight at home, man. Got to play big. Got to play big tonight at home. Got to play good tonight. Pivotal game for the Knicks, man. 2-2, tied 2-2 right now. Game 5. Knicks got to take control of this game. Then come on back to Atlanta here and close it out down here in Atlanta. But first things first, got to take care of this game, man. Don't want to lose this game to the Hawks. Then have to come to Atlanta and win that game. Now there's going to be a 7-game series. Let's end it in 6. Really didn't even think it was going to go 6. But like I said, Knicks being the Knicks not being consistent, man. And C.J. McCollum been hot and stuff like that. But like I said, Knicks lost 2 games in this series by a total of 2 freaking points. Can't make it up, man. Can't make it up. Game 3 in Atlanta, man. So pissed off. With 12.5 seconds left to go, Knicks could not get off a shot. Brunson penetrated too far in and turned the ball over, man. And that was it. It was like down 1. All we needed was a basket. So hopefully, like I said, they don't even do that. Play like the way you played in Game 4, man, when Knicks had control of that game and stuff like that, man. Play from the front, not play from the back. Let's go Knicks. Like I said, come out with some sense of urgency, man, and play some defense. Salute, Pat. You already know what it is. A pivotal game here. You already know what it is, man. Pivotal Game 5, man. Usually the winner of Game 5 usually takes control of the series, man, or sometimes win the series, man. So, like I said, Knicks got a perfect opportunity to win this game at home on your home court, where you got the fans are going to be excited for you guys, get you guys out there, but it's up to you guys to get out there on the floor and take control of this game, man. You got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to make some good shooting and stuff like that, and also play some good defense, solid defense. Because like I said, the longer the series go, man, Boston is taking care of their business with the Sixers right now. Boston wins tonight. They will close out that series tonight, and they'll just be waiting on the winner of this series right here, man. So the Celtics will get a long rest. If the Knicks could take care of business tonight and then go to Atlanta on Thursday and take care of business, that'll be, the best possible scenario for the Knicks. Also, OKC already eliminated the Suns. They swept the Suns 4-0. And looked like Denver got back in the series. Ant-Man is injured, is going to be out for a minute. And also Dante DiVincenzo towards ACL for the Timberwolves, man. So Timberwolves, like I said, the worst time to get an injury is in the playoffs, man. So we'll see if they can hold on. All they got to do is get one more win because they up 3-2 right now. So hopefully they get one more win in that series. All right, so at the tip is going to be Cat against Okongwu. And the tip is up and is won by the Knicks. Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson into the front court. Brunson guarded by Alexander Walker. Brunson with the ball over to Towns, guarded by Dyson Daniels at the top of the key. Cat looking, trying to find somebody out to Brunson in the corner. Brunson in the lane. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by McCollum over to Alexander Walker. Walker into the front court and stoppage of play right now. I don't know if it's a shot clock or something like that. So the Hawks will inbound the ball. So it looked like it was a little stoppage. Yeah, so it's the shot clock right now. Hopefully they get it fixed. If not, they're going to have to just go for one shot clock. Shot clock guy, you only had one job. That was your only one job. You only one assignment to do, bro. So they still trying to get that squared away right now. Like I said, I'll see how the Knicks come out in this first quarter, man. First quarter or second quarter, man. See that they want who wants it bad, because the winner of this game is the one who's going to want it bad, man. So hopefully, like I said, Knicks better come out with some hunger tonight, man. Don't play with your food. Yeah, like I said, man, shit, the Pistons, man, the number one overall seed. That was the worst matchup for them was the Magic. And I knew the Magic was the one worst matchup for them because the Magic can play that physicality basketball with Detroit, man. And they got them three bigs, all 6'10". Those three dudes can run. They're athletic and they can shoot and they can, play physical. All right, so back to action. Hawks with the ball. Dyson Daniels in the lane spins and lays it up and in. And the Hawks draw first blood. Knicks quickly inbounds to Towns. Towns with the ball. Towns looking, finds Brunson. Brunson into the front court around the Towns screen. Brunson around the OG screen now. Over to Towns, guarded by Daniels at the top of the key. Towns trying to find somebody. Finds Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Fall away shot is up and good. And we're tied at 2. All right, Hawks quickly inbounds to Alexander Walker. Walker with the ball over to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Johnson to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Back to Daniels. And ball is almost stolen. CJ McCollum gets it in the lane. His floater's up and passes up to Dyson Daniels for a shot. And Dyson Daniels with both buckets for the Hawks. 4-2 Atlanta. So Dyson Daniels being a little bit more aggressive. Yep. Yeah, he did. And the Magics, man. Magics are a bad matchup for a lot of teams because they can play any style of basketball. All right, Knicks with the ball and bad pass by Towns. It's like, bro, you got to throw these passes are right there. It's like focus on your passing. It's like easy passes that you're just turning the ball over. All right, Hawks with the ball. Okongwu guarded by Bridges. Okongwu shot in the lane up. No good. Rebounded by Anunoby. Here comes the Knicks. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Guarded by McCollum. Over to Towns. Guarded by Daniels. Towns with the ball over to Anunoby in the corner, guarded by Okongwu. Anunoby down the baseline. Throws and passes deflected. It'll be Knicks ball, but nobody is moving. That's what I'm saying. He's penetrating to the baseline. Nobody is moving. Everybody's standing far out. It's hard to make a pass. You got to cut to the basket to get an easy pass. All right, Knicks set the inbounds. Brunson with the ball, looking. Finds Josh Hart, and he got knocked out of bounds. No call. Man, these guys got to, hey, man, you got to seal people. These guys got to learn how to seal people, man. Seal people often go get the ball, not just like I said, this style of basketball in today's, but this guy has like the fundamentals is going out of here. All right, Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Daniels. Brunson in the lane. Brunson floater up and good, and we're tied at 4. All right, Hawks quickly inbounds to Alexander Walker into the front court, guarded by Bridges at the top of the key. Over to McCollum in the corner, down to Okongwu, out to Johnson. His three-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Anunoby with the ball ahead to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Alexander Walker at the top of the key, around Anunoby's screen, guarded by Okongwu now. Brunson over to Anunoby, in the corner to Bridges, fakes the shot. Bridges, 16-foot jump shot is good, 6-4 Knicks. All right, Hawks quickly inbounds. Daniels into the front court. Daniels over to McCollum. McCollum, fall away shot is good and a foul, and McCollum will be at the free throw line for the three-point play. Game is tied at 6, so CJ McCollum, the foul was on Josh Hart. Tough shot. So CJ McCollum will be at the free throw line. And McCollum, like I said, usually 80%, 85% free, and he misses the free throw. Rebounded by Anunoby over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson into the front court. Brunson looking, finds Towns. Towns guard back to Brunson at the top of the key. Brunson over to Hart. Hart. Three-point shot is up and good, and the Knicks go up 9-6. Hawks quickly inbounds to Daniels. Daniels with the ball. Daniels down the lane. Daniels lays it up and in, and Dyson Daniels with 6 of the Hawks' 8 points. So Dyson Daniels is coming out looking for his shots. 9-8 Knicks. Knicks inbounds to Hart. Hart with the ball, guarded by Johnson. Hart into the front court. Hart looking, finds Anunoby. Anunoby guarded by Okongwu. Around the Town screen. Anunoby, three-point shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. And Okongwu saying, nah, let me see what happened, but isn't fouled on a three-point shot. I don't know what they challenged. He fouled him. He fouled him on the arm. All right, and Anunoby's first free throw is good. Salute, Iman Perry. What's good? Salute. These guys, hey, they better get it together in this game, man. They at home. Take advantage of this series right now. Take control of this series. Got to win this game at home. Play like the way you play in Game 4 in Atlanta. All right, and Anunoby's second free throw is good. Like I said, Knicks got to play with some sense of urgency, play with some pace and some tempo tonight. And his third free throw is good as well. 12-8 Knicks. So good free throw shooting, man. Knicks going to need that good free throw shooting. All right, Hawks inbounds. Johnson over to McCollum. McCollum with the ball into the front court. McCollum over to Okongwu. Okongwu in the corner to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker shot over to Okongwu. His three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Anunoby. Here comes the Knicks. Ahead to Mikal Bridges. Bridges into the front court. Bridges over to Towns. Towns guarded by Daniels. Over to Brunson. Brunson thought about it. Brunson at the elbow, guarded by McCollum. Shot clock going down over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson with the ball into the front court. And it'll be Knicks ball, but it looks like Johnson got knocked down. So they might be letting him play early on. It was off of Johnson, though. So it was off of his knee. So it'll be Knicks ball. But all right, Knicks with the ball now. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Brunson guarded by Alexander Walker. Brunson around the OG screen. Brunson looking, finds OG at the top of the key. His three-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson with the ball into the front court. Johnson guarded by Brunson. And turnover again for the Hawks. So 2 turnovers in a row for Johnson for the Hawks, man. So the Knicks got to take advantage of these opportunities, man. They got to score. Got to come down on this end, man. The playoffs is about possessions, man. You got to take advantage of these possessions. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson with the ball. 4-point Knicks lead. 6:55 left to go in the first quarter. Brunson into the front court. Over to OG. OG with the ball. Over to Bridges. Bridges, you guarded by McCollum. You should be taking that dude all day long. Over to Towns. And an offensive foul on Bridges. Come on, man. And timeout on the floor with the score. Knicks 12, Hawks 8. But Bridges, what are you doing? Crazy, man. John Z, Y6, what's up, bro? Yes, sir. Like I said, Knicks home, man. Knicks listen, don't get comfortable at home, man. You got to come out here and play. Like I said, the fans are waiting to they're excited. They want to give them something to cheer for, man. Come out here, man. And like I said, play on fire, man. Let's go. Pick up this tempo and stuff like that. Hawks, like I said, in a little flux right now, getting a couple of turnovers in this game. Like I said, Knicks lost both games in this series by a total of 2 points, 1 point each game. It's like crazy, man. If they'd have won both of those games, this series would have been over by now. But that's how the ball rolls, man. You gotta take advantage of your opportunities and stuff like that, and also play good at the end. Play good at the end of the games and stuff like that, man. Also poor free throw shooting led to one of the losses. Got to make free throws. You can't go to the free throw line, miss like 10, 12 free throws in a game and expect to win a game. You got to make free throws. You ain't gonna hit all of them, but you got to make majority of your shots. You got to make them shots. Yeah, it's just like sometimes that's just, like I said, that's the inconsistencies with these guys, man. Like I said, mismatches, not taking advantage of mismatches and stuff like that, man. It's just like I look at a lot of that in today's basketball. There's a lot. I look at some of these games and stuff, other games, and I see a lot of mismatches too. And guys are not taking advantage. It's like some of it is just like in today's basketball, like they just play a certain style of play, and that's all they care about. Like the analytics part of it, is just like about the high percentage of 3-point shots and all this stuff. And it's like if you take advantage of your 2-point shots and mismatches, you'll win a lot more games because you'll force teams to double team and stuff like that. You can get a lot of teams out of position and stuff like that, get wide open shots for your teammates, or you can get easy baskets or get teams in foul trouble. But if you consistently keep putting up 3-point shots, you're not really going to go to the free throw line, and you're not going to get teams in foul trouble. And like I said, both of these teams, the Hawks, the Knicks, these teams are like finesse teams, man. It's like, yeah. You got to play a physical style of basketball at times and stuff like that. That's why the Magics and the Pistons series, that's a physical series right there. They got some big guys over there, but like I said, they can play, man. Them guys can shoot, they can run, and they play defense and stuff like that. So, and they can play half court, they can play a full court game. You know what I'm saying? They can play up tempo, they can play half court, and like I said, they just built for the Orlando Magic are a jack of all trades. Shooting is their big problem. But if they shooting the ball and getting timely shots, then they're a tough team because, like I said, they have 3, 6, 10 dudes, man. And that play in the starting lineup, 3, 6, 10 dude, Wendell Carter, Paulo Banchero, and also Franz Wagner. I think Wagner is a game time decision for Game 5, though. I think he hurt himself a little bit, but we'll see if he's going to play or not. So I can't stand y'all lack of physicality sometimes. Man, I feel the same way too, man. Like I said, OG be having an advantage on people. It's like, yo, he should be like, bullying people down in the post down there and stuff like that. But they just don't look for those type of offense, which is crazy to me. And Brunson got to stop pounding the ball like like 100 times and stuff like that. Get the ball, find a mismatch, and quickly get those mismatches. And like I said, a lot of times these guys, their post-up games, they don't even seal these guys. It's like they just like, you can't call for the ball. You got to seal that guy to call for the ball and stuff like that. All right, back to action. All right, Hawks with the ball. Look like Gabe Vincent and Kuminga is in the game for the Hawks. All right, Walker with the ball over to Vincent at the top of the key. Over to Kongu. Kongu over to Kuminga. His three-point shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by OG, and OG's been rebounding basketball. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. So Knicks don't come down on 3 straight possessions with nothing to show for it. Brunson guarded by Alexander Walker. Brunson in the post. Brunson. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson with the ball over to Kuminga. Kuminga with the ball at the elbow, guarded by Hart. Over to Johnson at the top of the key. Over to Kuminga. Back to Johnson. Shot in the lane. Down is good and a foul. And Johnson will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. I don't know how many times these guys keep getting caught on screens or what. It is just, like, I don't know how Anunoby get caught on the screen, and Johnson's free throw is good. And it's a 12-11 game. It's like, and it looked like Deuce McBride check into the game for the Knicks. But you got to stop getting caught on screens. Also, other game going on Boston right now, 61-50 over Philadelphia. That's early third quarter, 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter in that game. So Celtics with 11-point lead looking to close out that series tonight at home. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Brunson over to Towns, guarded by Kuminga at the elbow. Towns with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson back to Towns. His 3-point shot from the elbow is good. 15-11 Knicks. All right. So, all right, Hawks with the ball. Vincent, a wide open 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Brunson, and he loses the ball. How do you lose the ball? And what's name hit a 3-point shot for Johnson. The 3-point shot is 15-14. Knicks with the ball. Josh Hart down the lane, off the glass and in. 17. It's like, Brunson, you had the ball in your hand. How do you lose the ball? All right, Hawks with the ball. Alexander Walker, corner 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson down the lane, lays it up and in. 19-14 Knicks. All right, Hawks quickly inbounds. Alexander Walker with the ball into the front court. Guarded by Deuce. Over to Kuminga, guarded by Brunson at the elbow. And Kuminga on the baseline. Kuminga, fall away jump shot is up and good. 19-16. And Kuminga, he had Brunson on him. Is like, see, these guys don't take advantage of their mismatches and stuff like that, man. You settle for a fall away jump shot. So say these guys today in today's basketball, but he's like, all right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball over to Towns, guarded by Kuminga. Towns at the 3-point line. Towns down the lane. Towns off the glass and in, and a foul. 21-16. So Towns will be at the free throw line. It's like, but he got the ball all the way at the 3-point line, had to barrel down the lane to get the shot. It's like, it's too far out to catch the ball. Don't understand the offense, man. Your big man is catching the ball too far out to catch the ball. If your big man to catch the ball down in the post, your offense would be much more efficient and quicker and stuff like that. Don't understand it, but like I said, man, these guys today, man. Dewani was good. Had a ring ceremony. Okay, congrats. Cool on that, man. Hopefully, like I said, Knicks can take advantage of this opportunity, man. And look like Bradley will check into the game for the Hawks, and Mitchell Robinson will check into the game for the Knicks. Well, Towns at the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. All right. Towns free throw is up, and it's no good. And these guys are looking at the basketball again, man, not getting a rebound. Kuminga down the lane, and it's an offensive foul. But like I said, again, the guards are just looking at the rebound. You got to go get that ball. That's why you're out there on the court. The guards, you're supposed to be the fastest players out there on the court. Go for the ball. Don't stand and watch the ball. It's like, Brunson, go get the ball. All right, Knicks with the ball now. Hart with the ball. It looked like Knicks got the double bigs in there. Hart with the ball. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Johnson. So Hart will be at the free throw line. But hey, got to make these free throws, man. You got to get to the line and make free throws. So Hart will be at the free throw line. Like he's like slowly walking, like got like a Charlie Bonner got something in the hip. All right, Hart's first free throw is good. Like I said, Knicks gonna have to play. You have to play the whole 48 minutes, man, if you want to win this game, man. You can't pick and choose when you want to play. Like you can't play like for 5 minutes at a time. You got to play all minutes of the game. You got to play with a sense of urgency. And Hart, it looks like he's holding his hip or something like that. And the second free throw is good. All right, Hawks inbound. So right now, Knicks got the double big lineups with Towns and Robinson with Hart, Brunson, and McBride. All right, Hawks with the ball. Johnson into the front court. Johnson over to Gabe Vincent, and he throws it out and thrown down by Kuminga. Don't know what Brunson went out there for, man. It's like poor defensive assignment. You don't need to go out there. Hart already had to do. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. Pull up 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. And Brunson is on the ground. You got to get up. And Johnson down the lane and dunks it. And Knicks quickly throw it back down to Brunson, who lays it up and in. 25-20. And Brunson looked like he's limping a little bit. All right. Hawks with the ball. Vincent with the ball. Vincent over to Kuminga. Kuminga with the ball, guarded by Towns. Step back jump shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. Robinson with the ball ahead to Deuce McBride. McBride into the front court. McBride around the Robinson screen. McBride down the lane. McBride back out the Hart. Man, he could have just threw it to Robinson for a dunk, but no point guard skills. Down low to Towns. Towns in the post, lays it up and in over Kuminga, and there's a 7-point Knicks lead, 27-20. Hawks quickly inbounds. Alexander Walker into the front court. 2:33 left to go in the first quarter. 7-point Knicks lead. Alexander Walker over to Jalen Johnson. Johnson to Bradley. Bradley over to Kuminga. Kuminga in the lane. Shot is blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Over to Towns. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson into the front court. Brunson. Shot is up. No good. And looked like it's going to be a foul on Josh Hart on the push-off. But timeout on the floor with the score. Knicks 27, Hawks 20. I thought Brunson was going to get that shot, that layup or something like that, man. Got to score those. And Kuminga went up and over, man, on that. Woo. Kuminga got up off the ground. But Mitchell Robinson came right back with the block. So far, good start for the Knicks, man. Just got to make some more baskets and stuff like that, man. Good start, man. 27-20. Yeah, like I said, man, any team that plays the Magics in this series is going to be a physical series, man. So Magic's going to play they're playing the Pistons right now. They'll meet the winner of the Cavs and Raptors series. So they're going to have to get ready for that, So if the Knicks win this series, they'll play the Celtics, the winner of the Celtics 76ers series. So that's how it is, man. So, but right now the Pistons are down 3-1. Don't see them coming back, man. It's hard to win 3 games in a row, against the Magic. So, that's what happens when you put yourself in a hole, man. Go down 3-1. It's hard to get out of a 3-1 hole. But, hey, if they do it, they do it. If they could pull out 3 wins in a row, it's going to be tough, man, because you're going to have to come back to Orlando for 1 game. But 2 of the games will be in Detroit. So, hey, they just got to play good at home and then play good on that road. And if Wagner is not available to play game 5, then that's a big loss for the Magic, but I'm pretty sure he'll probably be ready for play. He said, looking at the other game right now, Sixers they still in striking distance right now. Down only 63-56 in the third quarter to Boston, but Sixers gotta try to pull that out, man, to keep their season alive, man. You know, a loss tonight and their season is over. So we will see. Q Burrow brother, salute. Thanks for tapping in. The Sixers are buttered toast. Yeah, hey, a loss tonight, and yep, the season is over, man. Another season over again. But we'll see. We'll see how much fight they got in them, man. Embiid, what's that, Maxey and Paul George. See how much fight they got in them tonight, man. They could kick that series back to Philadelphia. I mean, Embiid got to go crazy in that game, man. Paul George, he's a silent one. Paul George got to get his act together, man. Got to get his act together. It's like right now, it's all on Maxey, man. Maxey got to make things happen. All right, 2 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the first quarter, man. Let's see if the Knicks can close out this first quarter strong, man. These last 2 minutes, and looks like substitution be in for the Knicks. Brunson like came down on Vincent's foot. Yeah, that's these guys. These guys like they just come. All right, Hawks with the ball now. Vincent with the ball over to Bradley. Bradley with the ball over to McCollum. McCollum guarded by Deuce. McCollum over to Vincent. Vincent with the ball over to Dyson Daniels, guarded by Brunson. Daniels in the post and blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Knicks with the ball. Anunoby with the ball into the front court over to Clarkson. Clarkson around the Robinson screen. Clarkson down the lane. His floater is up and good. And one. So Clarkson will be at the free throw line for the 3-point play. 29-20. So good take by Clarkson in the paint. And Clarkson free throw is good. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead. 30-20. And look like the Sixers inching close to 65-60 now. That's mid-third quarter, 7:44 left to go in that game. All right, Hawks, so inbounds. Bradley inbound to McCollum. McCollum with the ball. McCollum into the front court, guarded by Deuce McBride. Around the Daniels screen. Now McCollum finds Daniels. Back to McCollum. Back to Dyson Daniels. Over to Bradley. Bradley with the ball, and it's off of McCollum's foot, and it'll be off his knee. It'll be Knicks ball. So good defense by Robinson on a switch. All right, Knicks with the ball now. Brunson with the ball into the front court, guarded by Daniels. Brunson over to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Over to McBride. McBride back to Brunson. Too much playing on the perimeter. Throw the alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson, and he is fouled. So Robinson will be at the free throw line. But like I said, when you got guards on the court, you got to try to penetrate in that lane. You got to get in the lane. We need to stop playing with the ball on the perimeter. Like take a beeline straight to the basket, go straight to the basket, attack the basket at all costs. So Robinson at the free throw line for 2. With 1 minute left to go in the quarter, Robinson's first free throw is no good. So, like I said, Knicks can finishing out this quarter strong. And Robinson's second free throw is also no good. And rebounded by OG over the Deuce. Deuce in the lane. His floater is up and no good, but put back in by Mitchell Robinson, 32-20. All right, Hawks quickly inbounds to CJ McCollum. McCollum with the ball into the front court. McCollum with McBride on McCollum. Shot from the baseline is good, 32-22. Knicks quickly inbounds over to Deuce McBride. 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. McBride over to Brunson. Back to McBride. McBride around the Robinson screen. McBride in the lane. Throws up to Mitchell Robinson, and he is fouled again by Bradley, who's holding him. So another foul on Bradley. Is like, hey, the Hawks really don't have too much size. So if he keeps getting in foul trouble, man, it's like, hey, it's going to be a Kongu out there for the majority. But Robinson with the big putback on that, man. All right, so let's see what Robinson do at the free throw line. 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Robinson's first free throw is up, and it's good. A line drive. A line drive, 33-22. All right, Robinson's got one more at the free throw line. And the second free throw is no good. And look like it's going to be a foul on Clarkson. Not a good foul, Clarkson, on the free throw line. Don't even push off, man. All right, Hawks ball, 33 seconds left to go. And now it's a 1-point game in Boston right now, 66-65. I don't know, what are they talking about? And it's like, they had to reset the clock. All right. Hawks with the ball. McCollum with the ball into the front court. McCollum. And I don't know why is Brunson they trying to get the ball to McCollum's like, man, stop doing that, man. Kuminga, three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by McBride. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. 16 seconds left to go. Brunson guarded by McCollum. Brunson now being double teamed over to Clarkson. His floater in the lane is up and good. 35-22. Hawks quickly inbound to Kuminga. Kuminga shot and is blocked by Anunoby, and that is the end of the first quarter. So the Knicks close out the first quarter strong. Knicks at the 35-22, 13-point Knicks lead going into quarter number 2. So good, strong first quarter for the Knicks with a 13-point lead. Let's see if they can keep it going into the second quarter. So Knicks close out that first quarter, man. Close it out good on an 8-2 run to close out that first quarter. All right, checking in the other score in the playoffs right now. Right now, it's a 1-point game, man. Celtics at home leading 66-65 with 6:35 left to go in the third quarter, trying to close out the 76ers, man. And if anybody knows, the hardest thing to do is to close out a series, man. That's one of the hardest games, the closeout game, to close those guys out. But Boston is at home, so hey, they gotta pick up the pace, pick up the momentum, and see if they could close it out, man. Because if not, they got to go back to Philadelphia. Or who knows? Maybe they got the call. You know, the NBA love these long series, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, OG getting that rebound. You remember, like last year, the year before, OG wasn't really rebounding too much. Him and Bridges. I'm like, bro, your 2 forwards got to rebound. They got to rebound that basketball. There's a lot of missed shots going on. You got to get those rebounds. Rebounds is part of defense. The more rebounds you get, you limit a team to one and done. That's what you want. You want one and done. You don't want teams getting multiple chances at the basket, man, to either score or get you in foul trouble. So every rebound counts. One less possession you got to play on defense. Hey, even if you ain't scoring, if you got with like 12, 13, 14 rebounds, I'm happy, man. You contribute in some other ways, but you can't be not scoring and not getting no rebounds. Like Bridges, if you ain't scoring, you got to get rebounds, you got to get steals, you got to get hustle, you got to get steals and rebounds. Uh, so far off the bench, man, Clarkson been playing good off the bench for the Knicks, man. Hey, Shamit's been struggling, so he ain't getting too much time like that. But hey, Clarkson taking advantage of his opportunity and stuff like that. So, hey, man, this is what the playoffs is about, man. It's about guys coming in and stepping up and under pressure in pressure situations. You know what I'm saying? That's what you see. Like I said, I really don't care too much about the regular season. Is what you do in the postseason and the playoffs. That's what I want to see. What type of player you are. The regular season, that's child's play. Postseason, regular season, that's grown man. See, like it show me you grown. So, like I said, strong first quarter for the Knicks. Hopefully, they could come back in the second quarter and keep it going, man, and extend this lead. Keep it going, play even better, play even stronger in the second quarter. Take control of this game, man. Send this game back here to Atlanta. They come here up 3-2. I will be in the building for here in Atlanta, man. Cheering on the Knicks to close out the series, man. But first things first, we got to take care of business here in New York. So far, they're doing good so far, but there's only one quarter in the books. Look like the NBA commissioner Adam Silver is in the building. Yeah, you better do something about that tanking, man. These teams are tanking too much, man. Keeping our Knicks for the second time. Knicks done got burned, man. The Wizards keeping our pick. The Mavericks kept our pick like 2-3 years ago. It's like, hey, they got to do something about that. All right, back to action. Looks like Alvarado is in the game for the Knicks, and Bridges and Towns is also in the game. All right, Hawks with the ball. Kuminga with the ball over to McCollum. McCollum guarded by Alvarado over to Alexander Walker. Walker with the ball. And almost deflected and stolen by the Knicks, man. But out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball with 4 seconds on the shot clock. All right, look like Corey Kispert is also in the game for the Hawks as well. All right, Kispert looking to inbounds. Inbounds to Alexander Walker. His three-point shot from the corner is good. 35-25. You got to get out there, man. Got to fight through those picks. All right, Knicks with the ball. Alvarado with the ball. Over to OG. Guarded by Kuminga. OG in the post. Shot is up. No good. And it'll be Hawks ball. OG got to make that shot, bro. You knock Kuminga down. You was like 4 feet from the back. You got to put the ball in the basket. So Hawks ball. Hawks will inbound. All right, Hawks inbound to McCollum, guarded by Alvarado. McCollum into the front court. McCollum now guarded by Towns. McCollum shot is up. No good air ball. Rebounded by Alvarado. Here comes the Knicks. Alvarado quickly into the front court. Over to Towns, guarded by Bradley. Towns at the three-point line. Towns in the post. Towns throws back out to Clarkson. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns, who puts it up and in, and a foul. And Towns will be at the free throw line to complete the three-point play. And it looked like Clarkson got fouled by what's the name? No call, but they got Kispert the second time. And Towns' free throw is good. 38-25 Knicks. Like I said, man, stop selling for the three-point shots. Play in the post, man. Get these guys in more foul trouble, man. That's what you got to do. Get them in foul trouble. All right, Hawks with the ball. All right, Alexander Walker inbounds to McCollum. McCollum with the ball into the front court, guarded by Alvarado. Over to Bradley, back to McCollum. And pass is deflected, stolen by the Knicks. Jordan Clarkson with the steal. Clarkson with the ball. Clarkson looking, trying to find somebody. Find Towns. Wide open three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Kispert. Come on, man. All right. Some Alexander Walker with the ball into the front court. Alexander Walker over to McCollum, guarded by Alvarado. And looked like he traveled. Knicks get a steal. Towns over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball into the front court. Bridges down the lane. Shot is up. No good. No call. Wow. All right. Hawks with the ball. Kuminga with the ball into the front court. Kuminga down the lane and he dunks it. 38-27. So just part of like the Red Sea down there. Don't know why, but Knicks with the ball into the front court. Alvarado over to Towns. Towns with the ball trying to find somebody. Towns down the lane and he is tripped up by Bradley. And Towns look like he's down. Bradley, I'll tell you one thing. Bradley is coming in. Bradley giving out a lot of fouls over there, boy. Bradley getting them fouls. All right, so it looked like Knicks will inbound. It looked like Cam Scatterbo's in the house. Giants running back. Courtside. All right, Knicks inbounds. Alvarado over to Towns. Towns with the ball at the elbow. Towns over to Alvarado. 3-point shot is up and good. 41-27. Good shot by Alvarado. Hawks quickly inbounds to Alexander Walker. Over to Johnson. Johnson, fall away shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball ahead to Alvarado. Alvarado into the front court. Alvarado around the town screen. Alvarado in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Should have been a foul. And it is a foul. So Alvarado will be going to the free throw line. Oh, no. They just said it's an over the back. But I thought Alvarado got fouled. So the Knicks will inbounds. So quickly inbounds to Towns. Towns down in the post with Johnson. Towns. Shot is up off the glass and in. Should have been an and one. 43-27. That should have been an and one too. All right. Timeout on the floor. Atlanta with the score. New York 43. Atlanta 27. 16-point Knicks lead. 9:01 left to go. Early second quarter. And like I said, good showing by the Knicks here, man. Started this strong second quarter. Got to keep it up. Got to bring this thing to Atlanta up 3-2, man. Bring it here 3-2, man. Hey, Knicks MSG South will be waiting for you on Thursday night for that dub to close out the series, man. You already know what it is. MSG South is waiting for you down here in Atlanta. Yeah, Dewani said the best thing that run telling him something. Yeah, pass the damn ball, man. It's like pass the ball, but it's like, yo, he got to stop dribbling the ball too much. It's like he plays with the ball too much on the perimeter, putting it between his legs. Like, bro, you got Okongwu on you. As soon as you put the ball between, just dart right past that dude and go down to the basket. Stop playing on the perimeter because they keep waiting for a 3-point shot. Forget the 3-point shot. Go to the basket. I mean, that's a mismatch. Take advantage of the mismatch, man. Have him on your back, going down the lane and laying up or get a foul by him. But these guys be trying to do the rocker step to try to get a wide open 3-point shot. I'm not worried about the 3-point shot. Get to that basket, man. Get to the basket. When you attack the basket, good things happen. You're either going to pass the ball off or, you can get them in foul trouble. Yeah, pass that damn ball, man. Pass the damn ball. He said, forget the hero ball. We don't need the hero ball. Pass the damn ball. We don't need the hero ball. Pass the damn ball. We need more of that. Yeah. Like I said, so far so good. Let's keep it going, man. Like I said, we got a 16-point lead, man. Go to the basket. Don't settle for the 3-point shot. Go to the basket. Keep them in foul trouble because Bradley should have 4 fouls by now because Bradley is just fouling everybody. He's fouling Robinson. He's fouling Towns. I mean, let me see how many fouls Bradley got. He got to have about 4 fouls right now. Let me see. Bradley only has 2 fouls in this game off the bench. Nah, that's a typo, bro. That's got to be a typo. Because that dude he's handing out fouls like crazy. He got 2. Kuminga got 2. Gabe Vincent got 2. That's crazy. Them dudes is fouling like crazy, bro. He said Bradley got to have more fouls than that. Pass the peas. Like they used to say, yeah, pass the peas. That's it, man. But that's it. Yo, nobody moves faster. The ball moves faster, man. No player in the court move faster than the ball. Pass the ball. The faster you move the ball, the easier the shots you're going to get. And guys got to move. Guys got to cut. They got to cut. They can't stand around. You pass that ball and move backdoor, cut backdoor for easy baskets, just like here in Atlanta. OG was getting backdoor passes for dunks. That's what you need. Move with the damn ball. Players got to move on the court. OG's going down to the baseline. I mean, he's coming down to the basket. Somebody got to cut. Give him. If you want to get double teams, their man got to be cutting to the basket to get an easy pass. Because it don't make no sense for him to cut to the basket and they got to throw the ball all across his body back out to the 3-point line. That's a far to throw the ball back out to the 3-point line. Guys should be cutting to the basket for easy scores. Yeah, like I said, Cat playing good down that piece. Like, yo, let's keep it going. That should have been a foul on Jalen Johnson on that Towns. That should have been an and one. He got his elbow. He got to look like his arm was locked in there. Should have called that. All right, Hawks with the ball. Vincent guarded by Alvarado. Over to Okongwu. Okongwu with the ball. Looked like the Knicks got the double bigs, Robinson and Towns. Johnson. Shot and blocked by Towns. Let's go. Over to Alvarado. Alvarado into the front court. Over to Towns. Towns with the ball at the top of the key. Over to try to pass to Josh Hart. Get down in the post. Hart down the lane. Shot off the glass. No good. And Hawks with the rebound. Man, I don't know how Josh Hart didn't get fouled. And some deflected out by Mikal Bridges. But I don't know how Josh Hart didn't get that foul call, man. He got fouled. All right. Hawks will inbounds up and down 16. Good defense by Bridges. All right, inbounds to Alexander, and he's fouled by Bridges. Come on, man. That's like a poor. Come on, Bridges. Stop with some of these fouls, man. It's just like crazy, man. And the Hawks will inbounds. It's like shit. These guys are like Bridges. These guys struggling. Like, yo, all right. Hawks inbounds to Okongwu. Okongwu to Alexander Walker. In the corner to Vincent. And the shot is good. I don't know where Alvarado, why were you so far off your man? You should have been right there with Vincent. And makes a 3-point shot, 43-30. Knicks with the ball. Alvarado with the ball over to Towns. Alvarado moved to the other side. And Towns almost loses the ball. And the shot clock is running down. Alvarado with the ball. See, this is what happened. Alvarado down the lane. Shot is up. Should have been a foul. Mitchell Robinson, and the ball is taken out of his hand. Don't know how that wasn't a foul. Hawks with the ball. Out to Vincent. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Okongwu. Out to Johnson. Johnson in the post. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball, and he gets it slapped out. Hart always getting the ball slapped out because he's not paying attention who's behind him. And Kispert 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Hart. It's like, bro, he scares me on fast breaks with Hart. He never looked behind to see who's behind him to poke the ball away. Hart with the ball. Over to Alvarado in the corner. Alvarado with the ball. Alvarado in the lane. Alvarado off the glass and good. 45-30. All right. Hawks quickly inbounds. Johnson with the ball into the front court. Over to Alexander Walker. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball into the front court. Alvarado. With the ball. Alvarado off the glass and in. 47-30. 17-point Knicks lead. Good Alvarado in the last two baskets. All right, Hawks with the ball. Vincent with the ball. Guarded by Bridges. Vincent now guarded by Towns. Over to Johnson. Johnson with the ball. And look like Bridges gets picked off. It's like, how do these guys keep getting picked off? It's like, man, you got to play like a man. That's too easy of a pickoff, man. And Johnson dunks the ball 47-32. Sometimes look at these guys like they get picked off too easy, man. It's like you got to, come on, bro. You got to put up more of a fight than that. No, timeout on the floor. Score Knicks 47, Hawks 32. Yeah, man, leaving my Bridges there. Either Bridges or Alvarado, man. If you're gonna pick somebody, you gotta fucking switch off to the man or something. But that I ain't think that was too much of a Alvarado. I think Bridges could have fought over that, man. It's like you got to continue to move with your guy. Forget about whoever's out there. You got to move. You don't just stop moving your feet. But Bridges keeps struggling. They're gonna play Deuce McBride more. Play him more because Shaman didn't even see the game right now because Clarkson is playing better than Shaman. So Shaman's on the bench because Shaman ain't playing good. And in the playoffs, they only gonna play the guys who are producing, man. And hey, if you ain't playing good, you're gonna be sitting on the bench. That's how it should be. In the playoffs, you got guys that are gonna play, guys that's ready to play. That's how you earn your playing time in the playoffs. Got to produce. Back to that Sixers game, man. 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Sixers are now up 90-86. The Sixers are fighting to keep their season alive. So the Sixers putting up a fight, man. 4 points up in Boston right now. And still early in the fourth quarter, man. 90-86. So look like when the Knicks come back, it would like Brunson and Anunoby would check back into the game for the Knicks. Like I said, man, Knicks got to pick up the tempo, man. Push this thing. Don't get conservative, bro. Don't get conservative and get relaxed, man. Put your foot on the gas. Keep your foot on the gas, man. All right, gonna be back to action, man. Knicks will be Knicks ball up 15. All right, so Knicks will inbound. Brunson with the ball. Brunson into the front court. Look like it's Towns and Anunoby out there with Brunson. Pass the ball over to Towns. Towns with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Anunoby. Towns looking, finds Brunson at the elbow. And there's a foul on the play. What's good, D?
What's happening?
Salute. Just Knicks. What's good? Salute, brother. Salute. Let's go Knicks, man. Let's get this thing in there.
All right. Wrap this thing up.
All right. Knicks with the ball. Inbound the ball. Brunson inbound the ball looking. Finds Anunoby. Anunoby with the ball in the corner guarded by Johnson. Anunoby down the lane. Anunoby and dunks it in. Should have been an and one. And that's how you got to play on these dudes. 49-30. That's how you got to play on these guys, man. All right, Hawks with the ball. Johnson with the ball over to Okongwu. Back to Johnson. Why you and then Daniels wide open and he knocks the 3-point shot down finally. 49-35, but you don't just be like leaving these guys open, man. Got to get out there and play some defense. Stop standing in the lane, man. Get out there. All right. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Daniels. Brunson at the logo. Brunson down the lane. Brunson almost loses the ball. Brunson back out to Towns with Okongwu. Towns backdoor to Brunson, who lays it up and in. Matador defense by the Hawks. 51-35. 4:58 left to go in the second quarter. Hawks with the ball now. Daniels with the ball out to Johnson. Back to Daniels in the corner. Over to Okongwu. Out to Vincent. Vincent with the ball. Back to CJ McCollum. McCollum and his jumper is no good. And Okongwu gets to put back in. And see on that defense on that thing with Brunson is like, he's like, Brunson, you picked your own man off. It's like, and McCollum had a wide open jump shot.
Nah, he needed to just go out and play defense on that defender.
And down low to Josh Hart, who lays it up and in. 53-37. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like, yo, like I said, these guys, like I said, some of these defensive lapses is just too, like I said, there's no effort out there. It's just like no effort. And like I said, a lot of times, like even in Atlanta game, like in Atlanta, it's like these guys, they was getting picked off way too easy. You getting picked off way too easy. You got to fight through that thing. You got to play like a damn man out there. All right, and shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Daniels. Brunson over to Towns. Towns at the top of the key, and Towns is fouled by Okongwu. Like I said, the Knicks should have been in the bonus like 5-6 minutes ago. I don't know. I mean, like I said, they should have been in the bonus because the Hawks been fouling a lot in this second quarter.
Especially that second lineup.
Yeah, Bradley. I'll say Bradley been fouling every damn body, man. He got
Bradley and Kuminga and Vincent.
Yeah, man. So Towns will be at the free throw line.
No, he's up one.
And he's grimacing. Yeah. So another game, like I said, Sixers so far still up 90-89 in that game. Sixers trying to extend their season, man. So we'll see, man. But Boston will be right there to try to end that stuff tonight. All right, Towns makes his first free throw, and Alexander Walker will check back into the game. And in that Detroit-Orlando series, Detroit is in serious trouble in that series.
Yo, Derek should go home and just put himself in a closet.
Well, hold on. That's Angel Reese's. Both are men are playing right here. While X and just like Wendell Carter and Jalen.
Yeah, the current and the X. Yeah.
Yeah, she had her thing to do on Twitter and stuff like that. And Towns' second free throw is good. 18-point Knicks lead, man. Knicks, like I said, keep it going, man. Don't settle for 3-point shots. You got a big lead. Just keep taking it in the paint, man. Try to get them to get value, man. Don't settle for the threes. All right, Hawks with the ball now. McCollum with the ball. McCollum over to Daniels. Back to McCollum. And double team. And McCollum slap in the corner to Alexander Walker. Closeout by Josh Hart. Good closeout out to Dyson Daniels. Wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. That's what you got to do. Brunson down the lane. It's like, just go past these dudes, man. Shot is up. No good. And put right back in. That should have been an M1. But that's what you guys like. Go past these dudes and stop playing with the ball on the perimeter. It's 57-37. All right. And CJ McCollum with the ball now. McCollum with the ball. McCollum. And it's stolen by OG Anunoby. Ahead to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Down to Brunson, who lays it up and in. Should have been an N1.
Yo, come on. This has been there for them all game long. When they don't settle for threes, like I told you, buckets after buckets multiply into a lead what they got instead of shooting around, just sitting around the perimeter shooting threes.
Yeah, looking at how many more fouls you got to keep showing these guys. They got to be and ones, man. Like I said, stop protecting these guys, man. Those are fouls. Stop protecting them.
Yeah, Dyson and Daniels fouled them on the one before. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, 50 is a 22-point Knicks lead, man. Hey, let's keep taking control of this game, man. Let me see the other score. Sixers up 97-92 with 7:20 left to go. Sixers Sixers want to extend their season, but hey, this last 7:20 of that game is going to be epic, man. Because hey, if Boston win, the series is over. But if the Sixers win, they get to go home to play a game 5. A game 6.
They need to extend this. At least push them to another game.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, that was another one. If Embiid didn't settle, he would have. Embiid is probably like 1 for 18 from three. If he went in the post, this game wouldn't even be close where it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these dudes be killing their teams if they shooting is not what it is, you got to give it up.
Yeah, man. Like I said, see, in this game is like, hey, we're not selling for the threes, man. Just keep it the same way. Keep going to the basket, attacking these dudes, man. Don't settle. Like I said, guys got to keep moving back door, man. Keep moving. Cut. Ref needs a better vision plan on their insurance.
Yo, listen, them dudes is stacking up their envelopes. Don't worry about that.
Uh-huh. All right, no lapses on defense, man. Let's go. Let's close out this second quarter strong like we did the first quarter. All right, Hawks with the ball. Johnson with the ball into the front court, guarded by OG. Johnson with the ball. Johnson down the lane in the corner to how is Alexander Walker wide open for a 3-point shot, and he makes it 59-40. It's like, got to stop being falling asleep, guys. Got to stay with your man. All right, Knicks with the ball now. OG with the ball into the front court. OG over to Towns. Towns over to Hart at the elbow, over to Brunson, and he's fouled by Dyson.
Daniels again and again. Daniels should be fouled out, man. Come on.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They just holding these guys, man. It's like Dyson Daniels, like Bradley should have been fouled out this game, man. Bradley should be. He has 6 fouls by now. John Starks. I seen John Starks was here in Atlanta. We had the the meetup, game 4 and stuff like that. Starks came through. CP the franchises out here, man.
No, he was. Yeah, they was all in the building. They got them some tickets out there.
Yeah, they was out here, man. We was in the building. We had to meet up at Hudson Grill right by the arena and stuff like that. Nice Knicks turnout. You know, all right, Brunson makes his first free throw. Like I said, these guys got to make free throws, man. Out to them. Brunson's second free throw in and out. And Bridges, man, like I said, bro, I just don't like this dude. It's just his box. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, like I said, even when the dude's boxing out on other, he just be face guarding people. That's not how you box people out. Face guarding. That's not how you box. You got to turn your body around to them dudes. Like, have them on your back. That's how you box out. This is terrible, man. All right, 2:35 left to go in the second quarter. Be Hawks basketball. Hawks with the ball. Johnson with the ball into the front court. And then what is this thing with they sending Brunson comes out? It's like, see, this stop double teaming people. You're just wasting a lot of. It's just you making people. It's a poor defensive thing, man. I don't like that stuff to try to double team, get the ball out, and they're kicking out, and you guys are now you're on defenses, and they make the 3-point shot 60-43. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Brunson with Daniels on a Brunson. Down the lane, lays it up and in. 62-43. Hawks quickly inbounds to Daniels. Daniels with the ball over to Alexander Walker, and they go Brunson again. This double. It's like, stop with this strategy. It's stupid. This strategy is stupid, man. Stop double teaming for no reason. It just don't make any sense, man. It's just like, I don't know what Mike Brown. What are y'all calling double teaming to do what?
You say that, but they know Brunson is a defensive liability, dude.
No, it's
so
not. It's dumb.
They are helping him out on defense. You know that, as you can see.
And he just got an offensive foul. But what I'm saying is that if the Knicks are calling that, like I said, they did it with CJ McCollum, they was like, stop with that defensive call. Just play these guys the way it's supposed to be playing, because every time you double team for no reason, they find an open people and they're killing you with that stuff. It makes no sense. Mike Brown, that's your defensive thing is stupid. And like I said, you keep putting yourself in bad position on defense. Double teaming people for no reason. They 40 feet away from the basketball. You double teaming them for what reason? It's dumb. It's stupid. And they're going to come to play again. And throws down to Okongwu, over to Alexander Walker. And Daniel looked like he walked. And McCollum shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. And the foul is on who? On McBride? These little dudes, man. It's like box out, man.
They all do the same thing. So what you talking about?
It's the same face guarding thing, man. It's just like you got to turn your body around. who be teaching these guys this type of stuff is just stupid, man.
First off, I don't think at this stage of the game nobody's teaching them that. I think that's just their ignorance and the laziness that it is.
No, obviously because he does it.
Nah, dude, nobody's teaching them that stupid shit. That's that.
No, that's not. They teaching that stuff because it's stupid. If you've been playing basketball forever in the day, that's not how you box out. You know you don't box out like that. Face guarding people, it's not like that. It's dumb and it's stupid. And if, like I said, and if a coach see that and he's not calling a timeout, then they're imploring them to do it, which is stupid. Because I'll call a timeout like that's not how you play basketball. It's dumb and it's stupid. Stop face guarding people. Turn around and have them on your back. That's how you box people out. Coach is supposed to correct people, not just see things and just let it go. All right, Knicks with the ball. Hart 3-point shot is up and no good.
When they face guard like that, even with them boxing out, they can still jump over their back and grab the board.
No, but I mean, they over your back, but you're not fouling them like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not. But when they face guard them like that, it's kind of their hands is matched with their hands, so they can't out jump them.
At the end of the day, you're supposed to be athletic. You're supposed to know how to jump. These guys are not jumping off the ground. That's their problem. I don't care how many people are bigger than you and behind you. It's like if you jump and all stuff, you're going to get over the back call. But they just staying on the ground, and the dudes jump over them. That's how they get in the calls. It's not you just staying on the ground and boxing. You got to jump as well. Because if you jump, you're going to get knocked from behind.
Well, not necessarily. They just be jumping over their back. That's what I'm saying to you.
No, what I'm saying is if you jump and they jump, that person behind you is going to knock you from behind because they're going to push you out the way because I mean you're jumping. If you're not jumping,
if you keep the pressure on their legs, they can't jump. Period.
Well, they're not doing it. That ain't nothing. Like I said, it's dumb and it's stupid. All right, so both free throws made by Johnson is back to a 15-point game. Knicks with the ball. McBride with the ball over the Towns. 45 seconds left to go. And you got OG down in the post. Get in front of the dude and seal him. You see this? McBride, a 3-point shot is up. No good. And it'll be Hawks ball. You got to get in front of and seal the dude, man. These dudes don't know how to post up. They don't know how to seal, do anything. You're stronger than that dude. That's what I'm saying. The fundamentals and it's just gone. These guys have no fundamentals, man. They're starting from the AAU level. No fundamentals whatsoever. And what is it called?
Brunson's grabbing him.
So Dyson Daniels will be at the free throw line. The dumb foul. What did you foul him for? It's like you foul a dude for no freaking reason. The dude is not even a threat. This is what I'm talking about. The dude is not even a threat. This so stupid, man. Mike Brown, don't even talk to the referee because that was one of the dumbest things. It's just dumb.
Now, ask Mike Brown, did he teach Brunson to do that? That's what I'm saying. Some of this stuff is them, dude. It's not.
Some of this stuff is
teaching them this.
Yeah, but that's on them. But like I said, I don't see far too much of face guard, and that's a lot. That's not that's the coaching staff because you're looking at films and all stuff. When you look at the film, what are you telling them? Like, hey, why are you doing that? You got to correct the problem. You don't keep seeing the same thing over and over again. I don't care if the guy's small and you never face guard nobody.
Yeah, but you say that, but how many times have we watched game after game and Towns be hooking people's arms? You telling me they don't watch the tape and tell him don't stop doing that?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a bad coaching staff. That's why I keep saying the staff need to be fired. Those are bad coaching staff. Come on, you see the same thing over and over again. You're not correcting the players. What kind of message are you sending? You're supposed to try to have a winning program. That's what you're supposed to do. Correct these guys if they're doing some wrong things. That's what you have film studies for. All right, and he makes one of two free throws, but Knicks got to make a shot, man. 21 seconds left to go. All right, Knicks with the ball. Towns guarded by Kuminga. Another mismatch. And in fact, but look, even on that play, I seen Alexander Walker foot in the lane. That should have been a defensive 3 seconds.
He had 1 foot out, 1 foot in.
I don't give a damn. He got 1 foot out and 1 foot in.
Then it's not illegal defense. The ball was on the weak side.
Yeah, the ball's on the weak side, but still, he's so far away from his man. That's not a dude.
It doesn't matter. As long as he don't have 2 feet in the lane, then they won't call it.
All right, first free throw is made and look like Guille checks out of the game. It looked like the Sixers trying to extend their season up 10 right now. 4 minutes left to go in the game, 104-94. So that's a good thing. The Sixers can win. That'll be a good thing then. So because if the Celtics win tonight, they would have been sitting there resting and waiting on the winner of this Knicks-Hawks series. But like I said, the Celtics must have got the call too. Freaking NBA. All right, and Nobi free throw is good. These freaking dudes, man, like extend series and crap like this, man. It's just like let these dudes just win.
Get it to him.
All right, Hawks with the ball. McCollum with the ball. McCollum down to Johnson. And according to Alexander Walker, his three-point shot no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. OG with the ball. Half-court shot is up, no good, and that is the score at half with the score. Knicks 64, Hawks 48. 16-point lead back with the halftime stats after a word from the man cave.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God. That's him. You feel the vibe? That's me. We going live. That's us. That like button shared, you been subscribed. Stadium. That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the parade. Yeah. That turnpike, you can see that's where the games play. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rushing, please. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S-God G-O-D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
We are back with the halftime score. Once again, Knicks 64, Atlanta 48, 16-point Knicks lead at the half. For the Atlanta Hawks, Okongwu with 5 points, 2 rebounds. The high score for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson with 14 points, 7 boards, 2 assists. CJ McCollum with 4 points. Nickeil Alexander-Walker with 6 points. Dyson Daniels with 10 big points and 3 assists in this first half. Off the bench, Jonathan Kuminga with 6 points and Gabe Vincent with 3 points. Overall shooting for the Hawks, 19 of 44 for 43%. 3-point shooting, 6 of 20 for 30%. Free throw shooting, Hawks are 4 of 6 for 67%. Atlanta with 14 rebounds, 11 assists, and 7 turnovers in this game. For the New York Knicks, OG Anunoby with 7 points, 8 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns with 14 points, 8 rebounds. Josh Hart with 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Mikal Bridges with 2 points, no rebounds. Jalen Brunson, the high man, with 17 points and 1 rebound, 4 assists. Off the bench, Mitchell Robinson with 3 points, 4 rebounds. Jordan Clarkson with 5 points. Jose Alvarado with 7 points off the bench. And Deuce has not scored in this game. All right, overall shooting for the Knicks, 24 of 41 for 59%. Knicks with only 8 3-point attempts in this game. 3 of 8 for 38%. Free throw shooting, 13 of 18 for 72%. Knicks out-rebounding the Hawks. Knicks with 25 rebounds, 12 assists, and 5 turnovers in this game. Once again, Knicks with a 16-point lead in this first half. And looking at the other score, looks like Philadelphia with a 13-point lead right now with 2:16 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sixers up 109-96 over Boston in Boston. Looks like Philadelphia may or should come away with that win to send this series back to Philadelphia down 3-2. And the Sixers hoping to win game 6 at home to stretch it out to a 7-game series. Wow, it would be a big for the Sixers if they could win this game and win the next one in Philadelphia to really send it to a sudden death game 7 in Boston. But, hey, Sixers hanging in there, man. Look like they're going to get the dub, 109-96, 159 left to go in the fourth quarter. And the 9:30 game, Portland at San Antonio. Spurs of 3-1 in that series, a win by the Spurs at home, and they will close out the series against the Portland Trail Blazers. And like I said, in the East, one series is already in the books. OKC eliminates, in the West, OKC eliminates Phoenix, sweeps Phoenix 4-0. And, hey, Minnesota and Minnesota and Denver, like I said, Minnesota was in the driver's seat, but injuries to Dante DiVincenzo with torn ACL out for the season, and also Anthony Edwards has an injury, and he's going to be out for a little bit. So bad break for the Minnesota right now. 3-2 right now in that series, man. So Denver look like they could, if they can get back and win in Minnesota, they could pull it out and stuff like that. But yeah, because no Anthony Edwards and no Dante DiVincenzo, a big blow to the Minnesota Timberwolves and stuff like that. And in the East, hey, Orlando and Detroit, 3-1 game tomorrow. Game 5 will be in Detroit to see if the Pistons can extend their season or will the Magics close out the series. And for the Magics, it looked like Franz Wagner looked like it's a game time decision. So we'll see. But I think he's going to play. But if he doesn't play, that's not good for the Magics either. They need him and stuff like that. So tough series, man. A lot of good basketball being played in the NBA and playoffs and stuff like that. Cavs and the Raptors is not a cakewalk for the Cavs either. You know what I'm saying? So we will see, man. But to me, how you like this first half, man? Knicks up 16, 64-48. And what do they have to do in the second half?
Perimeter and just get the buckets that they easy buckets they can run up the score. You know what I mean? Again, the game is about making shots. You make shots, whether they open shots or not. But, I just think the Knicks do better when their focus is not just settling for threes. Backdoors, they got enough players and enough guys that they should be able to get easy buckets driving to the bucket. To me, OG is the key to the game because OG with a Congo on him, that's a mismatch. It's a mismatch all day. So there's mismatches all on the court that we should utilize to our advantage. At this point, it's working. They need to keep it up, keep the defense up. Like you said, sometimes these dudes on defense need to let Brunson fight out through those screens or fight on defense a little more. That's what it is. He's not fighting hard enough on defense so that he can work on those, get those reps on defense to play better defense. They keep this up. This game is ours, man. Let's finish this off in 6 and get this rest, the well-deserved rest, getting ready for that next series.
Yeah, man.
Because you can't hide. You can't hide with Boston. You dig what I'm saying? They're going to shoot those threes. So we can't hide somebody on defense. So Brunson's got to get his lashings now. Get that out the way.
Yeah. And like I said, the second half, man, Knicks keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, we only got 8 3-point attempts in this game, low, very low, which is good to me. Like I said, man, the 2-point, the baskets, the 2-point shots is working. That's what you go with, man. Because the more you fire up 3-point shots and miss, the more the long rebounds, and that gets the other team going. And then next, the comeback is on because you're selling for 3-point shots when you're going, so you got to lead. It's like you got to keep the lead. You got to keeping them in foul trouble, keep taking to the basket, keep making them dudes foul you and stuff like that, and break their will. You want to break their will. That's what you want to do. Break their will. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the post. You got the size on these guys. Hey, take it down there and make them foul you, man.
And also keep in mind, with the defense as it is, we're doing good on McCollum right now. We're doing good on Johnson. We're doing well on Walker. So it's like, yo, you keep it going where you at. Yo, the game, there is no will at that point.
Yeah.
You took every avenue and knocked out their will to come back in this game right there.
But you already know, just like I know, bro, it's a tale of two halves.
Oh, for sure.
So we play in the first half, and in the second half, you be like, yo, we don't need no 15-point quarters. We need 30-point quarters, bro. He's like, we got to keep it going. Keep attacking them dudes. And like you said, the guys who are struggling, that's why they ain't in the game. Shaman ain't in the game that much. Clarkson is playing a little bit more. Deuce is like, Mikal keeps struggling. Deuce is going to be in there more because like that game in Atlanta when I was there, Mikal ain't played the last 20 minutes of that game. And so Deuce was in there the whole third and fourth quarter. Mikal was like, yo, he was struggling so bad. He was out. And guess what? At the end of the day, he got nobody to blame but himself. You can sit there and pout, but it's like, yo, you got to produce out there in the court. We don't need you out there in the court if you ain't doing nothing, especially if you ain't getting no buckets. And then on top of that, I could see if you're getting like 16 or 18 rebounds. You ain't getting rebounds either because in this game, you ain't got no rebounds. How you don't have no rebounds? OG got 8 rebounds. And OG really has been much better on rebounding, lately, like this season, so like this compared to like Bridges. Bridges still the same from that. I'm like, bro, and I remember I used to talk about both of them dudes getting rebounds. You got to get those rebounds. You got to get those rebounds.
When your wings is getting 4 or 5 rebounds total between them both are in like a 38-minute game, 38 minutes that they played, 38 to 40 sometimes. Like, yo, that's retarded.
that's absurd.
Exactly.
That's unacceptable.
That's like you're not even trying to get a rebound.
That's unacceptable, man. He said that is unacceptable. That's downright ghastly, bro. That's like, yo, you just like, yo, somebody else get the rebound.
Right. You just waiting for the ball to bounce near you and you grab it.
Yeah, and look like the Sixers going to get the win 113-97 and send this game back to Philadelphia for game 6. And the Sixers got to be on. They got to be ready because, hey, the last time Boston blitzed them in Philadelphia, I mean, it's knocking down threes all over the place. I mean, I watched that game. I was like, man, them guys was like hot. They was like hot like fish grease out there, man, knocking down 3-point shots. But that's the thing with Boston, man. Boston can shoot, but if they're not making them shots, then they vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? But you just got to get out there and don't give them wide open threes. Just make them contested shots. If they want to shoot, make them contested shots.
Exactly.
The more contested shots, the more they're going to miss. But if you leave them wide open, and like I said, they're a team. They're not a physical team. So, hey, you ain't got to double team them dudes. Like, only person like Jason Tatum driving to the basket or what's his name. But them other guys, they're going to stand out there and shoot the ball. So just stay right there. You stay with them guys and make them put them on the floor. That's what you want to do. Make them put it on the floor.
But you got to also keep in mind, this game the Philly game turned around when Embiid, when he stopped settling for threes and went into the paint and started pounding the ball on them. The league came back because you slowed the game down. And nevertheless, you could after your free throws or whatever, you could get back. You don't have to sprint because they're faster now. So you don't have to sprint back and then try to play defense. You can get set now.
Right.
Dudes got to play to their strengths, like Shaq said. Some of the big men, you got to think it's a good thing to have a good shooting big man. Don't get me wrong, because he spreads the floor. He makes those other guys be more, get more touches and get more drives to the lanes. But when you just fall in love with the fact that y'all just want to shoot around the perimeter, it kills the game.
Mm-hmm.
Fast, I don't think the Knicks could ever play fast as you want them to play fast because Brunson is not that guy to play fast. He wants to bring it down. And you saw, even you watched that game when his father was getting on him. His father was getting on him because he wanted him to pass the ball.
Right, pass the damn ball. You got to stop playing.
That's what he was saying. Pass the damn ball. Stop dribbling. They doubling you. Pass the ball. Get it out your hands. Hot potato that shit.
Hot potato makes it even better, man. It's, the quicker you get out your hands, that means your other guys can go and do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to break down on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? You got a 3-on-2, sometimes a 3-on-1. The way it sometimes is constructed, he's playing around with the ball between his legs up top for what? You slowing the game down. You're not keeping guys involved, and then you're trying to throw these blindside passes. Oh, you see, OG's hands is not that solid.
OG got I don't know what kind of hands you got. It's like Brunson out here thinking he playing with the Harlem Globetrotters.
No, man.
Blow the whistle. I mean, you just do whatever whistle they be blowing. He's just going between his legs and just staying right there. But and Towns with some of these passes, like, bro, you pass the ball better than what you're doing.
I know. He's trying to be fancy and shit.
I know it's not about being fancy. This is the playoffs, bro. This is not time for you even making these stupid turnovers. You're getting dumb turnovers with easy passes because a lot of times the passes that you're passing, those are easy. Those are like you're not being really guarded closely with these passes. You're just making some bad passes.
Correct.
I want to thank everybody for tapping this live stream, Knicks versus Hawks, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, make sure you go and subscribe, man. Hit that like and subscribe button, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. The links are right there in the chat, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Subscribe. And also, if you follow on X, formerly Twitter, just hit the follow button for the Aboriginal Sports Network and S God Media, the Man Cave podcast. All right, about to start the third quarter. See how the Knicks come out in this third quarter. It's like, bro, don't come out flat, bro. You better come out and play with some energy and just, keep your foot on the gas on these. Keep your foot on the gas, bro. Don't let up. Don't start selling for 3-point shots and doing some dumb stuff. Just like keep your foot on the gas.
Whoever's guarding McCollum, he's going to want to come out hot because of where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, well, all of them is going to want to score because where they are in general, but
yeah. All right, about to start third quarter. Let's see. Like I said, Knicks got to just continue their stuff, man. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing too fancy. All right, Hawks with the ball. Okongwu over to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker guarded by Bridges. Alexander Walker into the front court over to McCollum. McCollum with the ball. Here goes this double teaming crap again. Get him out of position. See? All right, Johnson's 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. And he's fouled by McCollum. And Brunson saying, like, I'm going to the free throw line. I'm in the act. He's like, nah, you probably got to take the ball out. Side out. Don't understand. That should have been a free throw, though.
You would think.
Oh, boy. All right, so Knicks will inbound side out. Move can go get the ball. All right, ball kick, deflect out, be Knicks ball. Move and go get the basketball, man.
You would think they would move fast to go at the ball. Towns is jogging over that.
They're just too lackadaisical to go get the basketball. Over to Towns. Towns with the ball, guarded by Dyson Daniels. See, too far out. Over to Bridges, guarded by McCollum. That's a mismatch. Bridges and McCollum is like, unbelievable. Now OG in the paint. OG off the glass and no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Daniels into the front court. Daniels with the ball. Trying to find somebody. Over to Alexander Walker. Walker guarded by Brunson. Over to Johnson. Here comes the thing again, the double team. It's like, y'all not quick enough to keep doing the double team, to keep moving around like that. All right, Towns with the ball. Rebound, Towns over to Brunson. Brunson, pull-up 3-point shot from the elbow is good, 67-48. Hawks quickly inbounds. Daniels with the ball into the front court. Daniels down the lane and wide open Okongwu. And he knocks down a 3-point shot. 67-51. Count. You have to stay out there. That's your man. He's that dude gonna shoot the 3-point shot. You can't stay back and drop back coverage or something. You got to go back out there. You got to go out there. You can't stay back in the lane. All right, Knicks with the ball. Towns with the ball. Backdoor to OG. And OG is fouled on the. To my
It's
OG's
on the
foul.
floor. When he felt him on his back, he needed to go up with that.
No, but what I'm saying, if he's fouled on the floor, but what I'm saying, how you going to go when the dude is on his back? How you going to go? You see, that's what I'm saying. He's like, it don't even make no sense. He said you can't go up because the dude is on your back. It's dumb. All right, Knicks will set inbound side out again. Go get the ball. Dude, Towns with the ball. Towns double and triple team out the Bridges over the Hart in the corner to Anunoby. His 3-point shot is up and good. 70-51. All right, Hawks quickly inbounds into the front court. Alexander Walker guarded by Bridges over to McCollum. McCollum with the ball. McCollum guarded by Brunson. Now double team. Throws it out to Johnson. Out to Dyson Daniels. And Dyson Daniels just making he don't even be making shots like that because he's like I said, they told him like, hey, you got to start scoring because hey, them other 3-4 games, he wasn't really doing anything. All right, 70-53. Knicks with the ball now. Brunson with the ball over to Towns. You guarded by that's what I'm saying. This guy's catching the ball way too high with Dyson Daniels on you. Over to Bridges, 3-point shot from the corner. This dude still is cold. Rebounded by the Hawks. Dyson Daniels with the ball into the front court. Over to Alexander Walker. And the ball is almost on. And of course, these guys can never get steals. They got the worst hands in all of basketball I've ever seen. And Alexander Walker makes the shot and going to the free throw line because these guys can't get the ball. It don't matter what these guys is, just like unbelievable. These guys like the most inopportune dudes with the hands. And fouled by Towns. So Alexander Walker be at the free throw line.
What you said? You said Bridges was still cold?
Yeah, Bridges ain't even doing nothing, man. It's just and free throws no good. Rebounded by Towns. Go. What do y'all do? Is like walking up is like getting this. What I'm saying. It's like you start playing slow and stagnant. That's how it's like. It like takes you out of rhythm and stuff like that. Wasting time with the ball. 14 seconds just pounding the ball. See, those are all wasted time. Over to Towns. Somebody's open in the corner. Got to throw way on the other side. Hart with the 3-point shot and up and no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Over to Hart. Over to Brunson. Over to Anunoby. His 3-point shot is up and no in. He got the roll. 73-55. All right. Hawks with the ball. Alexander Walker. And Towns with the steal, and then he just too, like I said, and Alexander Walker and he gets a dunk because of Towns' bad passing. This is what I'm saying. These are the type of dudes, like I said, and these guys in the playoffs, like I said, they play like they still play in the regular season. It's all about possessions in the playoffs. You got to limit your turnovers. 73-57. Didn't even need those 2 points, man. It could have been 2 points off the board if you had make the better pass. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. He pulls up for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Hawks. And you're selling for the 3-point shot. You got to go to the basket, man. Dyson Daniels guarded by Towns. Over to Johnson. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Josh Hart. Somebody get the ball because like I said, he always getting the ball poked. And Towns on the low. Why would you? This is part of this is how they let teams come back because you're doing stupid shots.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Hawks with the ball. Johnson with the ball. Down low to Dyson Daniels. Throws it back out to McCollum. His 3-point shot is up and over the basket, and it'll be Knicks ball. 16-point Knicks lead, but Knicks are starting to fall over
this is the part where I keep telling you this stuff like that you can't teach how the dumbness in that situation. Like for Towns, do you need a logo 3 right now?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You know what I mean? So I understand it's a rhythmic shot that he did, but it was like,
and that's when you pull them to the bench and some say, "Hey, stop with the nonsense with the stupidness. We got to lead. Let's keep the lead. Let's get some good high percentage shots. Let's stop with this stuff, man." This is like, and that's what I keep saying. How you have an old staff with Cheeks and all these guys on the bench, and he's not even talking to these guys' ears, man. It's like
no. Ash, you keep failing to realize some of these dudes you can't talk to nowadays, even old school dudes. You can't tell them, yo, that's a bad shot because in this realm, in this era, that's not a bad shot. That's what I'm telling you. You had
At the end of this, listen. Let me say, like, let's stop it. Like I said, it just depends on what staff and who the coach is, stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, it's the same thing when Tibbs was there. Tibbs was like, you know what I'm saying. I mean, guys wasn't talking like assistant, but with Brown, it's like, bro, you got all these guys, Mark West, all these dudes, talk some sense into these guys' head. It's not about what you call they can't talk to these dudes and all this type of stuff. It's like, come on now, man. This stuff is just ridiculous, man.
So why is it still happening after so long if you think it's that easy?
Because, like I said, this is the soft kid era, however we call it, or something like that. Like you said, you're right. Like you said, these guys, you tell them stuff and they still like they don't even know what you call it because there's no penalty for it, no whatever stuff like that. It's like bench these guys, whatever. It's like whatever, man. It's just like at the end of the day, man. Like I said, it's almost like the prisoners running the asylum sometimes, man. It's just like it's just crazy and it's stupid.
Come on, that's why I use the example of Rick and his son. You have your father yelling at you that's a coach on the team to pass the ball. Like, come on, what are you talking about? So you can't say they're not telling them this stuff. They are telling them. They just fail to do what needs to be done.
Well, sit them on the bench.
How you gonna sit Brunson on the bench, dude?
Well, sit him on the bench. I don't care.
Oh,
you can sit on the bench and lecture to do what you talking about? Our guys like, yo, just because you gonna let him do whatever he wants to do or something like that.
Well, because it's that error. That's what I'm saying to you. You don't take your prime. You don't take your prime guys and do that because then mentally you mess them up.
I don't get about mentally messing. I ain't messing them up no mentally. It's not messing them mentally. Like I said, they gotta stop with that soft thing outside. It's like I said, you're not gonna have your way or whatever. Or blah. Or you. No. It don't work that way.
Listen, that's why you can't be no coach in the league because dude, you'll be one and done for the season.
Guess what? I will rip them the hell apart. I don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? I rip them apart, bro. You know,
that's why you see the Mike Malones out of the league. That's why you see the Larry Browns out of the league. That's why you see some of those hard-nosed coaches out of the league because they can't be that way no more.
Well, you saw he got into his plays the other day, right? Amy Udoka, right? He called him out and stuff. They got to grow the hell up, man.
Exactly, and he'll be out of there soon too.
Yeah, well, like I said, at the end of the day, if they be out, then guess what? And that's what's going to happen. Guess what's going to happen? It's going to be, like I said, too much soft thing like this. It's going to be like, it's not good for the sports and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yeah, some teams are going to win, but a lot of teams are not going to keep winning because you can't win like that, though. You're not going to keep winning. You got soft guys on your team or something like that, or they too sensitive. You know what I'm saying? We got to check Ralph Tresvant for sensitivity.
All day, every day.
Saying, like I said, I'll rip these dudes. I'll rip them a new one and stuff. And like, guess what? And if I'm going to be out the door by the owner, I'll rip him one too. I don't give a damn about the owner.
Telling you, it's all about their feelings, dude. It's tragedy. Oh, wow.
Well, listen, that's what. Hey, listen, and in football too. That's why I'm glad we got Harbaugh now. We got a better coach than the mother soft ass coach that we got. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges down the lane and dunks it. 75-57. He said, "Where did that come from?"
Exactly.
All right, Hawks with the ball now, but here come the Hawks with the ball. It's like the defense over to Daniels and nobody to Alexander Walker, and his 3-point shot is good. 75-60, man. They got, like I said, this defensive thing is like this. A lot of this stuff is just like you're just causing chaos for no reason. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Brunson at the logo, guarded by McCollum, out to Hart down the lane, and he throws it back out to OG. OG guarded by Johnson. OG in the lane. Fall away shot is up and good, 77-60. But the Hawks are making shots too, so we trading baskets like, hey, we got to come down and play some defense. All right, Johnson with the ball. And look at the Dyson Daniel. Brunson went for the steal and didn't get his like Brunson. That's what I'm saying. It's like poor defensive effort. That dude got an easy basket. 77-62, man. All right, Knicks with the ball. Bridges with the ball. Bridges at the top of the key over to Brunson. Somebody cut in the middle of the basket. Somebody do something. Brunson guarded by Alexander Walker. Brunson down the baseline. Brunson shot in the lane is up and good. 79-62. Hawks quickly inbounds to Daniels. Daniels with the ball over to Johnson. And see what Brunson those things like that stuff is not working. It's just dumb. Stop flashing and stop going over there. It's like you're putting people out of position. Every time he does it, come and help. It's like
exactly. He's messing up the rotation. I told you on the defense.
Yeah, but that's what I say. And it's like I said, like a coach said, stop doing that defense. Stay with your man. It's like every time you come over and do that stuff, it's dumb and stupid. And this is not the fastest team to get back on defense. It's like you just wasting your energy for no reason. Wasting energy for no reason. All right, 17-point Knicks lead, and Bridges will take a seat.
I hate this lineup.
And the Knicks going with the small lineup is like this. And McCollum is out of game too. All right, Knicks with the ball. McBride with the ball. Yeah, Towns is on. Towns got all these guards out there. And this is part of the problem. Out to Brunson. And like I said, and with Mike Brown's like, this is one of the dumbest things they do with Brunson. You had the baseline on Daniels. You play with the seat out. You play with the ball too much, and they got to do a fall away shot because you had the baseline. All right, Hawks with the ball. Daniels with the ball.
Stupid.
And everybody is controlled. Out to Okongwu. Out to Vincent. Vincent with the ball. Download Okongwu. Get back to your man. See, these guards, there's too many. And Alexander Walker make the shot because it's not. What do you guys come to double and triple team for? What reason? 14-point lead now. She's like, I don't know what Brown was throwing these small. Like I said, the small lineup is not what you call it. And Deuce down the lane. Come on, Deuce, man. It's like, yo, yeah. The thing is like, yeah. And they call a foul on Brunson, but it's like, Deuce, you had a backdoor cut. It's like, how is that a foul?
Good pass by Towns, but
it's a foul on Brunson. It's like, I mean, because what's name had been Brunson? Yeah, but good pass by Towns. But it's like McBride. I don't know what he said. Some of these dudes got to play stronger than what they are. I got to play strong, bro. This is the playoffs, man. All right, it's a 14-point Knicks lead. All right, and Hawks inbounds to Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Johnson, go back to your man. Yeah, he had nowhere to go. Robinson in the game is like Kuminga out to Johnson. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Over to Brunson. Let's go. Ahead to McBride. Fakes. He going to see you step back to do a three. These, like I said, these guards, man, like I said, they pisses me off. You had the baseline to get to the basket. All right, next to the ball. Clarkson with the ball around the Robinson screen. Clarkson. And he's fouled by Bradley. But see what you see? Do you see that play? That's microcosm with McBride. You had the baseline and you faked it to go back to the 3-point line. For what reason? For what reason? This is what I'm talking. This is why the guard lineup don't work for me. These guards do not penetrate and attack the basket.
They don't even penetrate to look the pass, do nothing. They just it's just a turnover.
Or if they do get better basket, they throw the ball back out. He said they get to the and they throw the ball back out. These dudes are, like I said, these are the scariest. These guards are the scariest guards in today's basketball. They just so scared when they get near the basket.
Well, listen, Brunson better figure out because the only person he could guard on the floor in the next series is Peyton Pritchard, and that's not even him guarding him.
He ain't even going Peyton Pritchard because Peyton Pritchard is cooking dudes in.
I know exactly.
All right, Clarkson makes both free throws, 81-65. But like I said, man, you got 4 guards. We supposed to be penetrating and getting in that lane, bro. So it looked like Anunoby and Robinson is out there. It's a little bit of size, but like I said, all right. And Kuminga, and he's fouled by like I said, bro. Listen, I wish I could come and teach these guys how to play some type of defense, even though they ain't gonna listen to me, right? They ain't gonna listen to like how to play some defense.
Hell no, dude. Come on, that's what I said.
I could teach you guys how to play defense, bro. It's not that hard, but most of it depends on determination and effort. That's the most important thing. I can't teach that. All right, inbound pass is stolen by the Knicks. McBride with the steal. McBride into the front court. McBride, alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson for the dunk. 83-65. Timeout on the floor, Atlanta. And that pass looked like it was almost like it was like that pass was like, yo, waiting to get to Mitchell Robinson. 18-point Knicks lead, 83-65 with 3:31 left to go in the third quarter. He said Clarkson and OG are the only ones who attacked the basket. Yeah, they're like the only ones because, like I said, McBride, like I said, that play right there is just a microcosm of them. It's not just McBride. The other one, too. Bridges will do the same thing, too. He'll have to do, and they'll fake to go back out to the three-point line. You got the whole baseline there, and you want to go back to the three-point line. Stop being scared. Attack the basket. When you see the basket open like that, your eyes should get big. Your eyes should get big, too, because it's like, yo, go down there and throw it down or whatever you got to do. Fucking dudes, like I said.
Yo, when you can't jump like some of these dudes, when you penetrate, what they gonna do? Just throw it up high off the backboard?
Because we are in the most unathletic era in basketball. These guys are so, like I said, a lot of these guys look the part. They don't play the part. They have the size, and they just have no explosion whatsoever. None whatsoever, man. Because a lot of these guys are playing with flat tires. Now you do got some that can get up there, but it's a very small what you call. Now, like I said, back in the day, a majority of guys play with explosion. A majority of guys can get to the basket and get up there and do some highlight films up there. And put guys on poster. Guys was getting posterized back in the day. Nowadays, there's not too many posters. Yeah, you're gonna see some here and there and stuff like that, but not as many as in games. Every game, that's what I'm saying. On sports, I used to have so many highlights of poster dunks in games and stuff like that. It was just ridiculous. I mean, what's that? Even like not too far, like back in the day, Lob City with the Clippers. I mean, with DeAndre Jordan and what's that? Blake Griffin. The other guys, like it was Lob City.
Of course, they had a good point guard.
No, it had a point guard, but you also had that athletic dudes that can get up.
Oh yeah, but again, what made that team go like that is your point guard.
Right, but even if you had that point guard on today's Knicks team, you don't have too many guys that can get up and dunk the ball. Mitchell Robinson can get up there, but Karl Anthony Towns, they ain't throwing Lob City to him all the time. They're not doing it. It just depends on the players on your team. If they're athletic, he's going to throw it up there and get it to them. These guys are not athletic like that.
See, that's what I was even thinking. See, with the Knicks could have went after old Chris Paul to make that run instead of going after Alvarado.
Right, and Chris Paul would have told like, but I mean, he could tell. I mean, Mitchell Robinson, he got something that he gonna throw it, but Karl Anthony Towns, he's not throwing up the car because he can't get up.
Correct. But he would have a problem with the team because half of the time when Towns should be rolling to the basket, because Towns don't read the roll, the rolls that it should be where he should roll or pick off those pick and rolls. He just wants to always pick and pop. That's it.
Right.
And I think he, as far as CP3, he would have a problem with Towns because most of those Towns should roll to the basket because he's open.
Yeah, and
you got like a point guard guarding you. Why would you go to the basket?
But I see why they didn't get Chris Paul on team because that's why Chris Paul ain't on some team because Chris Paul is very boisterous.
Exactly.
He would be talking and talking like how you say you talk to them do sideways and they don't like that. They said they didn't like that. They like he's too controlling. He's too this. He's too.
He's breaking up the disruption of the team. All that.
It's like, but he's telling them the truth. Like I said, a guy that's a wise point guard that can tell you things to get you some easy baskets, and they don't even want to take advantage of the opportunity. They don't even want to take. During looking like who Kane dunked on. Yeah, man, that was a vicious dunk yesterday in that game, man. With that dude Kane on the Magics, and Robinson fouled Tony Bradley. He fouled Tony Bradley. That dude's a bum.
He was reaching. Dude, he was all out of control. He was just trying to flare his arm to get a foul.
Because he got that from Clarkson. But yeah, all right, so Brad and Mitchell's holding his side. It was like the ribs.
No, he took an elbow by Bradley from that.
Took a rally from that bum. All right, Bradley at the free throw line. His first free throw is no good. More of that, please. And in the other game, San Antonio and Portland, Spurs up 23-13 over Portland early first quarter. All right, Bradley's second free throw is no good. Got to get that rebound. And Robinson gets the rebound. How's no foul? All right, Knicks with the ball. Deuce with the ball into the front court. guarded by McCollum. Around the Robinson scene, go down to the basket. Stop turning away from the basket. Clarkson almost get the rebound, but it's like, stop turning away from it. It's like, you have McCollum, man. This dude got to improve his freaking. Oh my god. And what's this? Hawks are they saying Knicks ball?
No, it is Nick Ball. It went off what's the name shoulder. They reversing it. He don't have the challenge.
Yeah.
It went off Bradley.
Because some of these referees, man, I'm telling you, some of these referees will know that stuff, man, but they still be like,
And they went to the right ref that should have saw the whole play.
Yeah, looked like off of Bradley's shoulder, off his noggin. Knicks got to close out this quarter strong, man. Come on, they're giving you opportunities. The bench got to step up and make some plays, bro.
Come on, you got to go.
Yeah. All right, Knicks set the inbounds to McBride in the corner to Robinson. Robinson with the ball. All right, guys got to score, man. Alvarado with the ball. 7 seconds. The shot clock is winding out. Alvarado. And he loses the ball. Come on, man. McCollum with the ball into the front court, man. Come on, guys, man. Stop with this nonsense. All right. Out to a wide open Kuminga. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride, and here comes the Knicks. These guys got to score. I don't care what they do. They better get in here and score. It's like Alvarado with the ball now. These guys are just wasting time, man. Alvarado trying to find Clarkson, but no Clarkson. Alvarado, step back, 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Kuminga. Out to Vincent, out to McCollum. And get the basketball. Who's got some bad hands, man? Their hands are just, oh my god. And it's gonna be a jump ball.
See, even with Towns being on the bench, I saw one of the coaches go over with the tablet to show him plays as well. So you can't tell me they don't be trying to help show these dudes different stuff.
So who's going to jump? It's going to be Alvarado or Clarkson going to be Alvarado. So Alvarado and McCollum. And Knicks get the ball. Knicks get the ball, but you said no. What do you call a violation? What do you call a violation? So McCollum jumped and knocked the ball.
No, they talk about more like a loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul on Alvarado. Let me see this.
He hit his forearm, not the ball. On the jump, Alvarado don't have no springs like that.
None of these dudes got no springs, man. This stuff is just crazy, man. Celtics only scored 11 points in the fourth quarter. Yo, that's the same thing like the Knicks. Knicks only scored 15 points in that quarter when they lost to the when they lost to the Hawks. And CJ McCollum is just missing free throws. But Celtics only scored 11 points in the fourth quarter. Yeah, that's how the Knicks lost that game. Game 2 in New York when they only scored 15 points in the fourth quarter. It's like these dudes got to score, man. That's why I keep saying these guys got to score the basketball, man. The bench guys, you got to score. And McCollum missed both free throws. And they're giving y'all a golden opportunity. Y'all got to take advantage of these opportunities. If they can't do it, you need to put these guys on the bench for real. Because like I said, these guys are wasting golden opportunities. McBride, over to Towns. You got it by Bradley. 10 seconds, like I said. See, the shot clock keeps winding down. Towns down the lane. And he's fouled. Bradley should be fouled by now. Bradley should have been fouled a game in the first quarter.
That dude just be wasting his 6 fouls.
Like I said, I'm looking at this team in the offseason when they talk about like what guards they want to bring up. I don't even care. So I guess to get rid of some of these guards because, like I said, they ain't even nothing. I don't even care anymore. Some of these guys, bro. I'm telling you straight up, their skill level to me is just too poor for me, man. I don't care.
Yeah, but you saying the guards? What do you mean the guards between even the swing guards?
The swing guards, Shamit, all these guys. Like I said, man, Shamit, Deuce will be back, but I'm just saying. what's the name? Alvarado, Clarkson. Who else? Because a lot of these guys, they got to look at in the free agency and stuff like that, man. But it's like if they don't bring, I don't care, man. Like I said, too many little guards that can't do nothing anyway. I don't care about that, bro. You got to do something good. You got to be good at something.
You would think.
I don't care about that. That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to work on your game. You're supposed to work on your game. And these guys not working on their game. That's why I say they keep coming back with the same thing year after year. All right. And Towns make both free throws, 85-65, man. These teams been stuck on this stuff for a minute. That's why I say these guys got to get there and score. All right. Hawks with the ball. Okongwu at the top of the key over to McCollum. McCollum in the corner to Kuminga. And his three-point shot is good. They don't need too much to help off of these dudes, man. 85-68. 17-point Knicks lead, 120 left to go in the third quarter. Knicks with the ball, Alvarado with the ball. And this is nothing. They play too much of the ball on the perimeter. By the time you look, the shot clock is running down. And shot is up by Alvarado, no good, but he is fouled by McCollum.
Yeah, but that's all day for him. He should be able to turn that corner and zip right by him.
That's what I'm saying. You the quickest dude out there. You should be killing these dudes. Like, you know who a dude that used to kill them dudes was Ish Smith. Ish Smith was so fast, and he was just boom, down, bang. He got better as a which guy the longer he played too. All right, so Alvarado's free throw is good. First free throw is good. And Alvarado's second free throw is also good. 87-68. 112 left to go. Mark Messier in the house. All right, Hawks inbounds. Okongwu inbounds to Kuminga. Kuminga with the ball. Kuminga over to Okongwu. Over to Kispert. Kispert with the ball. Over to CJ McCollum. Guarded by Clarkson. Shot in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball. Clarkson. Looked like he got fouled. No call. Rebounded by Okongwu. Clarkson, he should have pulled that ball back out. Over to Kuminga. Kuminga out to Okongwu. Okongwu in the lane. His floater is up and good. 87-68. 87-70. Knicks inbounds to McBride. 34 seconds left to go in the quarter. Around the Town screen. McBride, and his shot is blocked from behind, and he gets it back. Over to Clarkson. Over to Alvarado for his three-point shot, and it's good. 90-70. With 23 seconds left to go. All right. Hawks with the ball with the last, hoping for the last shot. Kuminga with the ball. Guarded by OG. And you foul him. It's like, what are you doing?
Well, I think they was taking a foul anyway.
It's just dumb. And Kuminga at the free throw line, his first one is good. That was a bad foul. You gotta lay off a little bit. The top gotta run. It's like, dude, defense is just freaking whack, man.
Yo, you know what these dudes do not play with a high IQ. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, bro, it's Ace. It's like, yo, let the shot clock run down. It's like you put him on the free throw line for what reason, man? It's just like you giving them free points. That wasn't even no call for nothing. Dude got the ball like 35 feet away from the basket. You over there rodding the dude and all this type of stuff, man. It's like, and Kuminga makes both free throws, 90-72 with 8.7 seconds left to go in the quarter. And other games, San Antonio up 34-21 over Portland, 119 left to go in their first quarter in that game. Knicks inbounds ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson out to Anunoby. His three-point shot is good. What they call offensive foul. That's crazy, man. They call an offensive foul on this. Let me see this. Clarkson he's an idiot. He's like I said.
Yo, listen. Look. I'm not saying he's not an idiot, but that's a flop, dude. Come on.
I don't care if it's a flop or not. Where are you going anyway to do this? Take on last second. Where are you going?
What do you mean? Regardless of if he's running a play, they're gonna bump into each other either or.
The dude taking the shot, all you gotta do is stand there and look at the shot. There's only 1 point something seconds left to go. The shot missed, and that's it. The quarter be over. What are you going to do? What?
Screaming like he was doing.
No, he looked like he was going over to do something stupid. And that's what he did.
No, he was actually looking to. He saw Walker running out to OG. He was buying OG some more time, so he was running like he was setting like he was up blind screen.
And that's an idiot. And that's what happened. Because I say he's an idiot. Because like I said, you look at the basketball play, it looks dumb. And like I said, but that's what happens. You got like dumb, idiotic players out there. Don't know what they do. Is like I said, they just look so. I mean, they just look so. What you call it? I don't even say the word innocent, but it's like they look like they up to something that's just like, bro, come on, man. You took 3 points off the basket because of something stupid. But that's the end of the third quarter with the score: Knicks 90, Hawks 72, 18-point Knicks lead. We had a 12-point lead going into the fourth quarter in game 2, and we only scored 15 points. But like I said, they better become ready to play in this fourth quarter because this is it right now. Knicks been in control of this game the whole game, man. You know.
Well, like I said, the good thing is they're not falling in love with just shooting the threes. So they're trying to get buckets. They're trying to get layups. They're trying to get easy buckets. So as long as they stay with they stay with their game plan, we should be all right. And play a little defense. Don't get me wrong. We got to play a little defense too.
I play defense, but like I said, you're just like, yo, some of these dudes, like I said, the basketball IQ of some of these dudes is just so low, man. He's just looking at this dude's like, here we go. He's like, here we go, man. You know. But hey, fourth quarter, hey, they better bring it because guess what? I don't care how you've been leading this game the most of the game. You got to come ready to play in that fourth quarter. This is the pressure time now. Come out here, like I said, do what you've been doing. Don't settle for these 3-point shots. Get in there, get to that basket, get to that free throw line, make these dudes foul you, man. Get in these guys. You know what I'm saying? Get in them guys. He said, hey, you got to stall them out sometimes. Yeah. You want to Knicks? That's right, man. These dudes, man, like I said, he's got a golden opportunity here, man. Don't mess it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Sixers done extend the series with Boston. That's what I was hoping for. That happened. Knicks, hey, come here to Atlanta because I will be there Thursday night. I'll be at the game Thursday night, man. So I could give him some good luck to close out this series, man. But you gotta take care of business here first at home. And then, like I said, Knicks MSG South will be in the building on Thursday night, man.
Knicks, this is just 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1-1, depending on how it is. But yeah, that's how the last 3 games because there's no more 2-3-2 format no more. Like I said, be in the building, man. I was in the building the last game 3 and 4. Cloud was there and all that stuff. Talked to Cloud for a second. Monica McNutt, she was in there. The Oak Man was in the building. I didn't get to see him, but he was in the building and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they didn't show Oak. Was he sitting with the rest of the Knicks or no?
Nah, he was somewhere else and stuff like that because one of these other guy got a picture and stuff like that. But Oak is like, because Oak be in Atlanta because I think his wife is on that reality show and stuff.
Oh yeah, the Real House, the basketball wife.
Yeah. He's accepted in State Farm Arena, not Madison Square Garden, which is crazy, right?
Oh, for sure.
All right, fourth quarter now is Knicks ball. Knicks with the ball, Brunson with the ball, and Clarkson back to Brunson. And where we going with this? Let me see. Okay, Robinson, Anunoby, Bridges. Bridges, you got Kispert on you. You got to be taking this dude, bro. All I'm saying, man. Get off of this little small, stuff. All right, Clarkson the ball. He almost loses the ball. Got Kispert on him. Take Kispert. And Clarkson takes it. No shot is no good. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum with the ball into the front court. McCollum over to Kispert. A wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson into the front court. Brunson around the Robinson screen. Brunson down the lane and lays it up and in. That's right. Don't settle.
Exactly.
92. Hawks quickly inbounds. Alexander Walker into the front court. Walker throws to Okongwu for the dunk. 92-74. All right, let's go. Let's get it back. Yeah, we play baskets with baskets. I'm good with trading baskets for baskets.
Exactly. Right. Keep it going.
Knicks with the ball. Brunson into the front court. over to Robinson. Robinson back to Brunson. Brunson alley-oop down to Robinson for the dunk, and we get ours right back, 94-74. All right, Hawks quickly into the front court. Alexander Walker guarded by OG over to Kuminga, guarded by Brunson, and he fouls Kuminga on the shot.
Yo, on Robinson's dunk, that should be an and one.
Yeah, I know it should have been an and one. Well, Brunson, stop putting your hands out. This is what I keep saying with these guys. You put your hands out, that everybody's going to keep doing that. They're going to throw the shot up. You put your hands out. You got to put your hands straight up. But what we keep saying, they're not going to listen. They're going to keep putting their hands out.
Exactly. Well, you want them on that turnaround to try to swipe the ball when they go up with the shot. You want to kind of pop that ball down.
But I mean, if your hands is up is like this, it still is better than your hands out, because once it's out, that's going to be a foul. Once the hands is extended.
Nah, they didn't call. He fouled them by pushing them. He didn't foul them by like anything else. He fouled them by pushing them. The biggest thing, he should try to knock the ball out of his hand. He's a shorter guard.
Offensive foul on Robinson?
He shoulder blocked him.
94-76. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't see more egregious than that. Jeez. I don't see guys push guys in the back, push them into the what you calls like that's the offensive foul. All right, Hawks with the ball up 18. Down 18. Johnson with the ball over to Kuminga. Kuminga, he walked.
Shit, I saw Jaylen Brown extend a whole forearm in Oubre's chest, and then they call an offensive foul.
That's what I'm saying. That they pick and choose when they're like, and then them guys be doing some way egregious stuff out there in the perimeter. I'm surprised. Like I said, I don't see guys get pushed in the back, hands extended out, and Okongwu makes his first free throw. Kentucky Derby this weekend. You said 106. All right, Okongwu's second free throw is also good. 94-78. 16-point lead. 10-13 left to go early fourth quarter. All right. It looked like Hart is back into the game for the Knicks. All right. Knicks ball. Hart with the ball over into the front court, guarded by Johnson. Over to Robinson. Robinson with the ball over to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Brunson around the Robinson screen. Brunson. And he's fouled by Alexander Walker on a 3-point shot. Now I could take that. I could take that. Clyde was in the building. Clyde be having his hat on. He be having the black hat. I was like, that's what Clyde be. That's how he be dressing now.
No, how you see him?
Yeah. So Brunson at the free throw line for 3. As like I say, you got to make these free throws.
Yeah, right.
And of course, he misses the first one. This is what I keep talking about with these guys, man. You got to be ready for these free throws, man. Got to make these free throws. All right. Yeah, San Antonio then extend their lead to 17 on Portland. 9:55 left to go second quarter. 43-26 early second quarter. Brunson makes second free throw, and he makes the third free throw as well. So,
they should already be working on firing Trajan Langdon. How do you have Avia over in Washington and not playing?
He said Avia.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 96-78. All right, Hawks with the ball. All right, Johnson over to Alexander Walker, back to Okongwu. Okongwu with the ball down low. Shot is up and good around the Munchkins. 96-80.
I'm telling you, between Okongwu, Bradley, and Camille, they should be fouled out by now.
So Brunson will be at the free throw line, or the Hawks going to challenge it.
Of course they're gonna challenge it.
Shot.
And that's why you, even when listening to you, be like, "Yo, Brown needs a challenge." I saw with what's the name? Detroit challenged all their stuff earlier, had no challenges later in the game. It's not always good to challenge, especially.
That's everything is different though. You gotta look at the plays. They different. Everybody has different plays they challenge and stuff like that. When the plays that I'm talking about, when Brown challenges, them plays look like I said, look like it challenges that he can win. It's obvious. That's what I'm saying.
No, but we watching it on the screen. He's not.
I don't care. He's not watching the screen. He got guys on the thing that's telling him what to call it, what you call it. That's what they on the bench for. They got the iPad and all that type of stuff. They looking at stuff. That's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. You think these other teams they don't have the same? They have the same personnel on their team too. Why you think they challenging plays too? If your team is
so you telling me those bad challenges that they did early, they told them to challenge that? I don't think so.
Yeah, who did early?
That Detroit.
Well, I'm pretty sure they probably did because if what's name is standing up, if he's standing up at the which going on like walking up and down, and he look back at his bench, some guys tell him to challenge it. He's gonna challenge the stuff. I know he looks up at there sometimes, but it's like, yo, them guys are telling him like go challenge it. You know what I'm saying? They all look at they staff, they bench staff, and look back, and them dudes like, yo, go ahead and do it. But like I said, everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Some guys are much faster and do that stuff. Other guys are just like, do 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 do. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you got on your staff.
Right.
Like I said, a lot of the stuff with Brown, the ones I be looking at is like, bro, the players are jumping up and down, telling them to challenge, and it's like, and it looks obvious. Like I said, that one on Brunson with that charge, I said that was a what you call a definite charge out. If he'd have challenged that, Johnson would have been called for the offensive foul, not Brunson. And you'd save your player, you'd have saved them his foul, and Johnson, those two free throws that he made was going to be off the board. You got to. That's what I'm saying. In the playoffs, you got to be snappy, fast, looking at that stuff, bro. Everything you play, challenging the first one. People don't care. It's like, yo, you got to try to. You're trying to get an advantage at every angle that you can get. Not to sit there and wait to the fourth quarter because waiting for a certain quarter to challenge some stuff. It doesn't, man. That's not that. Nah.
Yo, if these Lakers finish off the Rockets, that would they definitely should go down in history of a collapse.
Now, what you saying about Trajan Langdon?
Well, he had Avia over in Washington.
Trajan Langdon's on the Pistons and the Pelicans.
That's what he did.
Yeah, he's on the Pistons. He's on the Pistons now. He was with the Pelicans before. Now he never was with Washington.
I thought he was in the G. Who's the GM over there at Washington?
The call is overturned. Yeah, I know the call is going to be overturned. 96-80. Let me see.
Yeah, he hit the ball. But I thought he was riding his back.
Yeah. And who got possession of the ball? Was it the Hawks got possession? All right. 96-80. So Hawks ball. McCollum with the ball. McCollum into the front court. Over to Alexander Walker. 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Bridges. About time. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Back to Bridges. Look at Bridges could have went right past McCollum down. That lane is so wide open. Like I said, man, these guys just don't have the skill level to just be like, all right, Brunson with the ball. Over to Jalen. Guarded by Jalen Johnson. Brunson in the lane. Euro step into the lane and lays it up and in. 98-80. All right, Hawks quickly inbounds. Johnson, you see how he went down? You see how he went straight down there? He saw that opening. You see what I'm talking about? Take it and just go straight down it. That's what you got to do. You see that opening, just go.
Just don't get on them.
Just scared, man. They get the ball and playing around the perimeter with the ball. All right, Knicks with the ball. Robinson over to Brunson. And you finally call a foul because Josh Hart been laying on the floor for like 3 seconds. You didn't want to call the foul on Jalen Johnson. That's what I'm saying. You see on the play, Brunson playing with the ball between the playing with Jalen Johnson, just go right by the dude. It's like you waste so much energy just keep playing with the basketball. And Spurs up big now by 20. All right, Knicks set the inbounds. Brunson to Bridges, and he throw the ball back out to Clarkson for a 3-point shot from the corner. It's like, yeah, boy, jeez.
Blow the whistle on that dude.
All right, so it'll be Knicks ball. 8:17 left to go in the fourth quarter. All right. Brunson inbounds to Hart. Hart with the ball in the corner. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Daniels. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up and good. And a foul. But you see on that play, even on that play, he looked like he really wanted that 3-point shot. He really wanted to step back, but he got it in there. It's like, just go right by the dude.
He said, "Come dance with me." He said, "Come on, wait, hold on. You stepping on my toes now."
Yeah. Melo eating some popcorn. All right, and Brunson's free throw is good. 101-82. All right. Johnson inbounds to Okongwu. Yo, really, I'm gonna tell you like this. Really, this is a 7-game home series for the Knicks.
Think so?
Hell yeah, bro. Atlanta's Knicks. That's Knicks arena, bro.
Oh well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a 7-game home game. The Knicks just got to play because they get all right. Shot is no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Hart, and he gets the ball almost taken by. What is almost wrong with these dudes? All right, over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson pull up 3-point shot on Vincent and is knocked down. Is good. 104-82. 22-point Knicks lead. Hawks with the ball. Johnson with the ball. Hart almost fouls this dude. These dudes. Dyson Daniels in the lane. Back out to Vincent. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. Over to Josh Hart. Mitchell Robinson with the little people out there. Look like Anunoby's going to check in. Brunson with the ball at the top of the key. Guarded by Daniels. Brunson at the logo now. Brunson around the Robinson screen over to Bridges. Bridges down low to Clarkson. His floater is good from the baseline. 106-82. Knicks pouring it on now. 24-point lead for the Knicks. Hawks with the ball. Alexander Walker in the corner to Dyson Daniel. His 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Over to Robinson. Back to Hart. Hart with the ball into the front court. 6:36 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hart around the Robinson screen. Hart pull up 3-point shot is up. No good. And foul is on the floor. Jalen Johnson holding Mitchell Robinson.
He was holding him from the break.
Mm-hmm.
So they did. That's what I told you. All of them do the same thing. As face guarding them the same way. That's what I'm saying. That's not something they teach. That's something that they do.
Well, if that's something that they do, and it's like, all these other guys are doing it, so that's what they do in today's basketball. Like I said, the arm locking thing, this and that. That's today's basketball. And that's these little, like I said, prima donnas out there on the court. That's all they do, man. Like I said,
how do you teach somebody that?
How you teach somebody that? But like I said, you as a coaching staff, you see that. Why you not calling timeouts? Like that's not what you do. That's not what you do.
It's the NBA, dude. You don't call no timeout and be like, "Yo, what are you doing?"
You call timeout, rip them dudes, and like, what the hell are you doing? like you said, on that play, like the play that we almost lost that game against, when Mikal Bridges did it 2 times in a row, right? When we lost that, you remember that game?
Of course, and he got it, and he got ripped to shreds over it.
Right, and then he came back out. He's still doing the same thing again.
It's not. I don't think it's. I think it's one of those knee-jerk reaction things. I don't think.
But why do you keep doing it? Why would you keep turning around and doing the same? And it's not the right way to do it. You've been playing basketball ever since you was like, 4 years old, 5, 6, whatever years old. It's like, they always taught you the other way around. How did you turn around? And it's almost like when you're on the swing, right? And you sit on the swing, and you're trying to jump off the swing, but now you start, the swing going up, you turning around so that way you can jump off of it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, bro,
Yeah.
come on, man. It's like you've been
Well,
taught one way. You just taking things into your own hand and stuff like that, and
it, it,
you
it's
fake
it's no
push a
it's
smile.
no difference if you driving down the road and you go down that same road and then you like, they got road work, and then 2 days later you go down the same road and you go down and you like, damn, I knew it was a road work down here. Why'd I turn down this road? It's
No,
it's it's
or you
it's
just
a knee jerk reaction.
go down the same road. This time you just go in reverse, right? You just go in reverse.
Well, listen, you would hope that you can.
Like I said, there's a lot of bad basketball in today's basketball. Like I said, with these players, like I said, the 3-point shooting from on the fast break, 3-on-1, whatever, bad. The what you call it, extending the arm out, pushing people out the way. Because like I said, none of these guys have a bag. They don't have a handle. You can tell they don't have a handle because they can never get by people. So you know they don't have a handle. That's why they're always pushing off. Them guys back in the day, they had a handle. They got past you. They wasn't even near you. They was like 3 feet away from you. And they had a handle. They was going right by you. They was zipping right by you. They had you leaning, and they was gone.
And then you look at the OKC game. How many times can Shea flop and push off?
That's what I keep saying. That's what I'm saying. They keep coddling and helping these players. And today, that's why I said that's why the game is trash, man. And people want to say it's like, yo, these guys are not skilled like that. They're less skilled, but they're allowing them to do things that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on, you coddling these players. You're not really helping their skill level. Because, like I said, if you got to push, like I said, how many game winning shots have you seen in today's basketball where guys are pushing off to get a game winning shot? Back in the day, it was very rare you seen that. Guys are just getting space. They were just creating space without even pushing people off. They just had a handle. They were just nice. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? And then the NBA, you want to take away the what you call it, the crossover. You should never even took that. You should have never took that away. If you're gonna play in today's basketball, you need to bring it back. I'd rather see guys getting juked out their shoes or on a crossover and stuff like that than these guys pushing off.
Well, they're never going to bring back the handshake.
Yeah, they ain't going to bring it back. You need to take all this other stuff away. The traveling on a 3-point shot, guys hopping around to get a 3-point shot, that's traveling. The pushing off, all that stuff is like this. All that stuff is not good for basketball. It's just, like I said, it's just like terrible. All right. 106-82. Knicks inbounds. OG inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. It looked like Towns is back in. Down low to Anunoby for the dunk. 108-82. All right. 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Hawks with the ball. Vincent with the ball. Vincent guarded by Brunson. Vincent pull up 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with Vincent on him. Brunson. Shot is up. No good, but he's fouled by Vincent. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. And with the Knicks up by 20-something, it's like, what? They're going to, huh? See what OG, that's what I say. Just move and cut to the basket. That's all you got to do. Move and cut to the basket.
That's how the offense is supposed to flow.
That's what I said. They stopped running it. You know what I'm saying? And Brunson, like I said, pounding the ball too much. It's like, move the ball. If you move the ball, that's what happens. And Brunson's first free throw is good. And his second free throw is also good. 110-82 Knicks with a 28-point lead, 5:59, 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. In another minute, they'll start emptying the bench. Another minute, so I start emptying the bench out. All right, Hawks with the ball. Johnson with the ball. Into the front court, guarded by Anunoby. Johnson in a wide open Dyson Daniels and 3-point shot, and he's making it because they leaving him wide open. 110-85. Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Daniels. Brunson, if he'd have went right past Daniels, like I said, there was nobody back there. Over to Towns. Towns with the ball, back to Brunson. 9 on the shot clock. Brunson at the top of the key. Brunson with the ball, and you playing too far out, and this is what happened. You playing too far out with the basketball, and Bridges' shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. They got to stop playing on the perimeter, get in down the lane. Out in the corner, Daniels back out to Johnson. His 3-point shot is up. No good. And Brunson not even boxing out. And McCollum get the ball and put it back in 110-87 because you didn't even turn around and jump to get the rebound.
Because again, face guarding is the first thing they do on their mind.
Because they're looking for somebody else to get the rebound. It's like, yo, go get the rebound. This is why, like I said, this is why the Hawks are scoring a little more points, because you let them get second and third chance opportunities because you're not. And Towns a bad pass. Johnson with the steal. Johnson on the down the lane, shot is up off the glass and good. 110-89. It's like, bro, y'all trying to stay in the game. They were trying to take you guys out of the game to put the bench in, and you guys are letting over to Bridges over to Deuce, over to Brunson with the ball. Yeah, now you finally trying to go to the back. Bridges 3-point shot from the elbow was good. 113-89. Timeout on the floor. Atlanta with 4
Can we
minutes.
say about time, Mikel? How many more shots can you get open? Daniels is knocking down more threes.
So you can't make this up, man. You can't.
Dyson Daniels is knocking down more shots than you. Like, you gotta be kidding me right now.
So, Mikel, wake up. Wake the hell up. But looks like the Knicks will be back here for game 4, man. Hey, we'll be waiting on you guys, man, to close out this series in Atlanta. You better come out here and play like the way you played in that game 4 in Atlanta, man. Come out with some vengeance and all that type of stuff and close out these guys. Because guess what? The home fans will be cheering for you here in Atlanta, man.
Tell me.
Yo, it'd be so funny because, yo, when the Hawks are on the free throw line, man, the boos just rain down, bro. So it's crazy. The boos just rain down.
Well, listen, I'm not expecting the Knicks to do nothing different than they did in these last 2 games. You keep playing like this, yo, the game is just evident where it can go.
Mm-hmm.
You start relying on just shooting long bombs and stuff like that, it's just going to drift away from you. Turnovers, simple turnovers like this. Come on, Towns. See the man, pass the man the ball, bounce pass it.
Yo, you know what's in there? They've been over here too. Ewing and them been out here for the game, so they'll be here again for Thursday night.
Yeah. I think that's the whole package. He's having all the old Knicks come to mostly all the games.
Yo, your boy at the score table of the Knicks now, he wears a hat now, huh?
I see it. Yeah.
Yo, my man don't even get the cut no more. I'm like, bro, you're not trying to get a cut no more.
No.
All right, back to action. Hawks with the ball. Over to Corey Kispert, and the bench is in for the Hawks. Guille with a 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Brunson. All right, Brian, you could take these guys out after this, man, because we need them for game 6 here in Atlanta. All right, Brunson with the ball over to Towns. Towns guarded by Bradley. Over to Brunson. Corner 3-point shot is good. 116-89. All right, Hawks inbounds to Vincent. Vincent with the ball. Spike was here too. He'll be back here again with his orange. Over to Vincent and knocked out, but foul on Deuce McBride. So, Fat Joe, all them dudes was here too.
I'm telling you, that's why my man behind the scores say we got the hat on, because his hairline decided to lean back.
Yeah, I just want to know, like, yo, what kind of wave cap do what's the name put on
Tracy Morgan?
His waves be the opposite way, bro. His waves be like, I don't know. His waves be crazy, bro. It's almost like his waves be like finger waves or something. That's how thick his waves like. And Brunson's going back to the locker room, but 116-89, Hawks inbounds. Kispert with the ball, and he traveled over to Buddy Hield. Healed off the glass and in. And Buddy Hield's first action. They haven't played Buddy Hield this whole series. Don't know why.
Because you limit your lineup to the 9 guys that you play.
Yeah, but some of them guys ain't even been producing, so you might as well bring them in. Shaman with a 3-point shot and no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Buddy Hield into the front court. Hield over to Bradley. He's a bum. Over to Kispert, and Kolick is in the game. Kolick, Hukporti, Sohan. and in the corner to Gabe Vincent. His 3-point shot is up and good, 116-94. All right, Knicks inbounds to Alvarado, back to Kolik. Kolik with the ball into the front court. Kolik back to Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball over to Sohan, over to Hukporti. In the corner to Shamit, back to Sohan. His 3-point shot is up and good, 119-94. All right, Hawks with the ball. Vincent with the ball. Vincent over to Buddy Hield. Hield in the lane, pushes off, wing it. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Alvarado over to Kolik. Kolik with the ball around the Hukporti screen. Kolik in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Hukporti with the rebound, and he is fouled. And in the other game, San Antonio in clear control of that game, 65-37 with 133 left to go right before the half, 28-point Spurs lead. Spurs in the elimination game up 3-1 in that series. A win tonight will eliminate the Portland Trailblazers. So, hey, the Knicks will be returning to Atlanta. Like I said, I'll be in the building game 6 for some good luck. Like I said, I'm going to see if I can get down to the floor and let them players know, like, yo, I'm in the building.
Yo, when you get down to the floor, let them know that you're upset about that face guard and stuff.
Yeah, I will. What you call it? Because I was my boy got he got his Timbs over there. He got these guys to sign the Timbs. He got Monica Gannett and Mikal Bridges, Towns, OG to sign it, but Clyde wouldn't sign it. I don't know. Clyde and Spike won't sign it.
Word?
Which I was like, come on, bro, just sign the Timbs, bro. He's like, because even CP the franchise, he's like, yeah, Clyde be like that sometimes.
No, Clyde always. Come on, Clyde be charging dudes for pitches. Dude, stop.
Clyde said, nah. Come on, he's like, nah. It's like, yo, what you talking about? $200? He said, nah. All right, Knicks with the steal. Alvarado ahead to Sohan, and he throws it down, 121-94. All right, Hawks with the ball. Alvarado gives the foul. Somebody else got to get Dadier in the game with 126 left to go. And there's Scatterbo right there in the front row. Cam Scatterbo. So, like I said, them guys will be here Thursday night, man. Hopefully, like I said, Thursday night, there'll be a closeout game. Knicks got to play with the same intensity. All right, Hawks with the ball. Over to Kispert. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Sohan. Sohan with the ball. Sohan into the front court. Over to Kolik. Fakes the shot over to Sohan. Fakes his shot. Sohan over back to Kolik. Back down to Sohan in the lane. Sohan shot off the glass and in. 123-94. All right. Hawks with the ball. Kispert with the ball. Guarded by Dadier. Kispert. Over to Guille. Guille with the ball. And shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Hukporti. 40 seconds left to go. Over to Sohan in the lane, and he gets mauled. Was that Wallace? So Jeremy Sohan will be on the free throw line.
He's trying to get his stats up, yo.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got to make free throws.
Oh, look like the Blazers on an 8-0 run, down 20 now at 65-45. Sohan's first free throw is no good. Looked like he threw it like that looked like a little sidearm or curveball.
Yeah.
It's like whatever action, whatever English he put on there, he's like a different English. What? Yeah, okay. All right, this second free throw was good, and Knicks up by 30, 124-94. Yo, it's almost now you know how I know, like it almost like it's not as bad, but it almost look like Louis Orr. Remember when Louis Orr used to shoot it around his head?
Oh yeah.
So that's why I say that's why it looked kind of weird. And Hukporti with the block, Kolik with this ball out to Sohan. Euro step, lays it up and in, 126-96. And 16 seconds left to go. And The Knicks just blew the doors off. And the three-point shot is good, 126-97, and that should just about do it. But the Knicks blow out the Atlanta Hawks, 126-97. Knicks will be here in Atlanta on Thursday for Game 6, possible closeout game for the Knicks. I will be in the building down here in the State Farm Arena. So the Knicks will try to close it out, man. Once again, final score, Knicks 126-97. I'm going to read it off the final stats in this game. All right. For the Atlanta Hawks, Okongwu finishes with 16 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Jalen Johnson finishes with 18 points, a double-double, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. CJ McCollum with only 6 points in this game, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Nickeil Alexander-Walker finishes with 16 points. Dyson Daniels finishes with 17 points in this game. Off the bench, Jonathan Kuminga with 13 points, Buddy Hield with 5, Gabe Vincent with 6 points. Overall shooting for the Hawks, 37 of 83 for 45%. Three-point shooting, 13 of 42 for 31%. Free throw, the Hawks was 10 of 17 for 59%. Hawks only finished with 27 rebounds, 25 assists, and 10 turnovers in the game and 7 steals in the game. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby, a double-double, 17 points, 10 boards. Karl Anthony Towns, a double-double, 16 points, 14 boards. Josh Hart, 9 points, 5 rebounds. Mikal Bridges, 7 points, 1 rebound. Jalen Brunson finishes with 39 big points in the game, 3 rebounds and 8 assists to go along with his 39 points. Off the bench, Jeremy Sohan had more points than Mikal Bridges. He finishes with 10 points off the bench in 3 minutes. Mitchell Robinson finishes with 7 points, 6 rebounds. Jordan Clarkson with 9 points. Jose Alvarado with 12 points in the game. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 45 of 79 for 57%. Three-point shooting, Knicks 11 of 26 for 42%. Free throw shooting, Knicks was 25 of 34 for 74%. Knicks out-rebound the Hawks big, 48 rebounds to 25. Finished with 26 assists, 11 turnovers, 6 steals in the games, and 6 blocks in the game. Once again, final score, Knicks 126, Hawks 97. Game 6 will be Thursday night here in Atlanta for a possible closeout game for the Knicks. Looking at some other scores in the association, Sixers extended their season, beating the Boston Celtics on the road 113-97 to force a Game 6 in Philadelphia. Right now, Portland up at halftime, 65-45 over. San Antonio up 65-45 over Portland at halftime. In that closeout game for San Antonio, win by the Spurs, and they will eliminate the Blazers. And back to our game, 126-97. How'd you like the game, man? How did you like this performance by the Knicks? Jamal said a 30-point win. Turned 1 by 29.
Basically, listen, my biggest thing, like I told you, I love it. I love it when they play conventional ball. When the game is made easier by simplifying your matchups and certain little things that makes the ball game go easier for you, the game turns out to be what it is. When you overdo it with all those threes, you see where you guys end up in a hole.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Backdoor cuts, pop outs, certain things. They got to utilize what they see or what they've done in these games to make that transition even from these games to the next games, even to the next series. We got to do this against Boston. We got to be more proactive on defense. Overall, we should have already wiped these dudes out playing like this. This should have been a sweep from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? 2 games we lost by, like you said, 2 points. So you know what I mean? That game could have went either way in both games. So like I said, this should have been a sweep for us. I don't think Atlanta was a tough opponent. No tougher than it would have been for us with Toronto or whatever. But I just think that if they play simple ball like they've been playing, dude, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, we know that. Like I said, Knicks lost 2 games in this series by a total of 2 freaking points, man. 2 freaking points, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like, 2 points is like, come on, man. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, hey, If they won both of those games, it would have been a sweep. It would have been a sweep. The series would have been over already, man. But the Knicks, like I said, at the end of the game, they just was not coming through at the end of those games, man. And that's what it is. That's why I said they got to be consistent throughout the whole game. They got to play the whole game consistent. They don't want to do it for a whole game, man. And that's what happened. But in a game like the last two games, they've been consistent throughout the whole, and that's why they was winning. That's what the results show. That's why I said they got to continue to keep on playing. You got to play because even if you get past Atlanta, get next thing against Boston, you got to continue to play because if you don't, you're going to lose those games because Boston's going to keep coming at you. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So you got to play the whole game. You can't pick and choose when you want to play. You know what I'm saying? You can't fall behind too bad. You know what I'm saying? You can't fall behind.
And then again, I'm gonna tell you the biggest matchup issue is going to be between, how long we could put certain guys on either Tatum or Brown. And then forget about just Tatum and Brown, like you said, Pritchard. And then if you leave White open, he's knocking down a shot. So again, we need all hands on deck when it comes down to defense. Nobody can't play no lackluster defense in that game.
Mm-hmm.
They got to give 110% effort on both ends of the ball.
Yep.
So, you know what I mean? Listen, we ain't in that series yet. We got to take care of business on Thursday, and then go from there.
Yeah, but
let's not jump the gun.
It's a great win, man. Like I said, I won't be back Thursday night. I'll be here in Atlanta, like I said, to that game. So unless if the Hawks win that game, then they force a game 7. I'll be back here Saturday to do that game and stuff like that, depending on what time it is and stuff like that on Saturday. But most likely it's going to be a night game or something like that, so I will be back. But hopefully, like I said, won't have to be back Saturday to do that game. Hopefully, like I said, Knicks close it out here in Atlanta on Thursday and then wait for the winner of Boston and Philadelphia to see when that series will start and stuff like that. So hopefully, like I said, Knicks just got to play hard this last game 6 and just stop it right there in Atlanta and stuff like that. The fans will be waiting on you guys, man. Come on down here, man, and shut it down, man, and let's do this thing, man. Like I said, we'll be behind you. I want to thank everybody for tapping this live stream, Knicks versus Hawks, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. And like I said, if you follow on X, formerly Twitter, make sure you hit that follow button for Escott Media and the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. Let me shout out to the chat, man, to Soldier Dewani, as always, man. Big Pass Sports Talk, thank you for coming through. Q Burrow Brother was also in the building and stuff like that, man. See who else is up in here. Just Knicks was up in here as well as John Z Y6G. Thanks for coming through. Iman Perry, as always, salute Soldier for coming through, man. Like I said, we'll be back here. Like I said, Thursday I will be at the game, so I won't be calling the game, man. Like I said, I'll be in the building to give us some good luck charm, and we can close out this series, man. So that way we won't have to come back here. But hey, it's a great opportunity for me to go to the playoff because I'm here in Atlanta. So to see the Knicks, man, for cheap it's always great, man. So so hey, man, and some good luck charm and stuff like that. So we'll see you guys back. Like I said, if the Knicks, if the Hawks somehow pull out, we'll be back here for a game on Saturday and stuff like that. But hopefully not, man. So until next time, man, I'll see you guys, man. You guys have a great night, man.
Sure.
Peace.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rushing, please. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's planned. Tune in. My man S.TOD. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly,